Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations with Marvelous. I want to thank everybody, first and foremost, on the live chat, all the IE fools, all the LA fools, everybody who's commenting, negative or positive. It doesn't matter. You guys are still watching. You know what? And I wasn't even going to go live. I really wasn't. I just figured a lot of you guys are probably just at home, bored, opening up, no gifts. I'm your gift tonight. So, other than that, I want to give a shout out to Anthony, the Rockin' Chicano. Anthony, the Rockin' Chicano. He blessed me with a Sarape jacket. So if you guys want to get a Sarape jacket, hit up Anthony, the Rockin' Chicano. He also blessed me with a hat that says Viva la Raza. Okay? When you say Raza, you can't say Raza. You got to roll them R's. Raza. Okay? Other than that, you know what? I may take it off because I feel a little like stuffy now in here because I thought today was going to be cold, but it's really not that cold. So, but I really want to thank you guys. I hope you guys had a blessed Christmas. I know today people like to say happy holidays. Don't happy holidays me. Okay? I don't do that. Just say Merry Christmas. Okay? Tony, but that might offend somebody. You had no damn problem telling me happy Halloween. Okay? So tell me Merry Christmas. All right? Other than that, I hope you guys had a blessed Christmas. I hope you guys are just chilling right now. Got your lady next to you in the G-string, drinking some Modelos. Your feet are kicked up. Sipping on some cold ones. I'm going to sip on some cold ones later on because I only got about one more week to sip because after that, I'm quitting. Okay? So I want to thank you guys once again. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce, once again, my co-host, Marvelous Inc. Marvelous, how you doing?
Doing good, Tony. Thank you for having me tonight.
How is Christmas been treating you?
Pretty boring, bro. I spent all day by myself, so I really had no plans anyways.
Okay, I mean, but as far as your kids, do you at least drop them a text or they call you, do anything?
Oh yeah, we always, that's an everyday thing, besides it being a holiday or whatever. But yeah, every day I say hi to my kids.
How many gifts did you get?
I only got my daughter something. That's it.
No, you.
Oh, me? I didn't get. Oh, I got a gift from the homie Bobby. He got me a badass a chopping blade, like to cut meat and shit.
Okay, yeah, so if anybody gets crazy,
throw that shit at them.
Right. Okay. Well, I got you something, so I want you to open it.
Oh shit! Damn, thank you, homie.
It's something that you liked.
Oh,
something.
Yeah. I appreciate it, bro. Damn.
I know you say you hardly ever wear hats, but you said I'll wear that one.
Hey, thank you, homie. Yeah.
So
it's dope right here.
So it's dope. So yeah, man. Also want to give a shout out to Fashion Town. Once again, Fashion Town. And you can sport it whenever you like. That shit is dope right there. It says Los Angeles. Okay. So if you guys want to get one of those, hit up Fashion Town. My boy Jen, Fashion Town. It's in between Carson and the city of Torrance, like borderline of those. So once again, other than that, what about as far as food? Did you get any type of like holiday food delivered to you, or anybody bless you with some tamales, pozole, or something like that?
Man, I wish, homie. I was looking at the tamales that your son posted up. That shit look bomb. That look bomb, bro.
You should have hit him up.
Man, nah, I'm not gonna ask nobody for nothing.
I know that.
It look good, bro. Shit, that look real good.
Okay. Well, I got a surprise for you afterwards. So
right.
Okay, so because you know what, I do believe in blessing people, also with food sometimes. Yeah, I remember this one time. This one girl said, "The way to a man's heart is through his stomach."
Yep.
So feed his ass, okay? But don't feed him so much that he gains weight, and then when you get pissed off, you call him fat ass, okay? Because you got him there. Anyways, other than that, let's jump right into it. You know what? There are people that say people shouldn't celebrate Christmas. It's a pagan holiday. Before we get into our questions that people submitted, before we get into that question, growing up, did you enjoy the holidays?
Yeah. The lights, like the tree smell in the pad. Like I look forward to that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now today, do you still do that for your kids when they come over, or no?
No? Nah, bro. I wish I don't know, man. I wish I did, but I don't have a big enough house to do all that shit, or even fit a tree. A tree would probably be bigger than my pad.
Bro, at least you got a pad, bro. You know what? And the good thing is that your kids are all good and healthy, so that's a really, really good thing. And you have, I think, 4 grandbabies, or how many?
Well, it's up in the air.
Okay, good. You just had normally. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So, but yeah, you know what? I had good food. I had good company, and now we're here. And now as far as this Christmas, you know, and I'm pretty sure we can all agree we don't believe in Santa Claus. There is no fat guy with the red hat that we believe in is going to come through on our chimney, unless Norbert. Well, he was wearing a red hat the other day.
I seen that.
Yeah, but you know, we don't believe that Jesus was born on the 21st or 25th of December. We already know that because there's people that still show up on my DM and on my post. You know, Jesus was not. I know that, you weenie. I know that, but just let me be. You know. Do you know any of the backstory why the fat guy with the red suit started giving out gifts, or why it's considered a pagan holiday? Do you know anything about that?
I know the real story of the birth of Tammuz.
Okay.
Semiramis' baby that she had out of would be considered wedlock, and she was gonna be stoned to death. So she said that it was her other son that she had she married her son Nimrod to stay queen of Babylon, and when Nimrod died, she got pregnant, and so she said that when Nimrod died, he became the sun, or the sun god, and artificially inseminated, or got the miraculous conception. That's where that story comes from. And she had the a birth of her other son by her son, supposedly named Tammuz.
Right. Yeah. You know what? I just had that book. Remember I was telling you, Two Babylons, where we had the event.
Right.
Some dude actually picked it up when he saw it, and it talked about Nimrod, talked about Tammuz, talked about Semiramis. It was all in just a thick book. Hopefully he read it. But I took that book. There was an event, 2 weeks ago now? 2 weeks ago, I was there. Marvelous was there tattooing, and I showed up with some books, just a few books.
Well, you showed up with a gang of books.
Well, to me, because I have a lot more. But people have been asking me, when are we going to do that again? I mean, I was invited by you, and that's why I showed up. But maybe we ought to try to put something like that together.
Yeah.
I do think people would show up.
Definitely, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
What I would try to do in 2023, I would try to look for a spot, call up vendors, and make our own shit.
Fuck yeah.
You know, I think that'll be dope. If you guys afford it, you know what? We'll promote it at least a month and ahead of time so we can pack that motherfucker up. I'll have me a dope-ass fucking DJ there. We'll have me a bartender there or something, you know, and we'll have some dope-ass, vendors there. You guys can come through. I'll have that motherfucker packed. Because one thing that I thought that there could have been more vendors there that day. Even though it was nice and spacey, but it could have been a lot more vendors. Let's turn that motherfucker into a swap meet, you know. So definitely, make that happen. And we'll invite some of the people that were there. I got to meet, I think, a Strawberry Letter.
Yeah,
there, they blessed me with some stuff. And then the Michelada guy, I don't remember his name though. But we'll invite him to come out too. He had the bomb Michelada too. I already drank all that shit. So, but yeah, man, we'll definitely work on something on 2023 and put it together. Now, as far as anything on Christmas, I mean, I know your kids are maybe a little bit older because I know your daughter Heaven is still a little young. She doesn't believe in Santa Claus, right?
No.
Yeah. My thing is this, that I think a lot of parents are hard on their kids to make them not believe that there's a Santa Claus. I don't teach my grandbabies that there is a Santa Claus, but when they see his fat ass, I'll just say, look, that's Santa Claus. That's it. You know, so that's it. Don't be so hard on your kids. But I got to see my grandbabies open up their gifts. To me, that was beautiful, beautiful feeling for me to be able to buy them and bless them with some gifts, even though all they want is dinosaurs. You know, it's like if you go in my living room, it looked like Jurassic Park blew up. And there's just dino parts everywhere. But I don't know if I answered this last time, but I'm going to answer it since it is Christmas. Your favorite or your most memorable Christmas ever? And who was there?
I think it was the best one that I had was probably my all my cousins were there, and my girl cousin gifted me with some rollerblades when they first came out. I always wanted some rollerblades. But yeah, that was pretty dope. I always remember that shit. Okay. Now, were you one of those types that opened up gifts at midnight, like on the 24th, or in the morning on the 25th? They let us open one like on the 24th, and then we got to open the rest of them. Okay. See, we were the family that at midnight, and we had to fucking wait. We had to wait. But see, and all my friends, they opened them in the morning.
With me, I open them at night, play till about 2 or 3, and then wake up around 6, 7 o'clock and play with, you got them again. You almost wake up thinking, fuck, I got the Stretch Armstrong I finally wanted. Fuck, I got the Evel Knievel I finally wanted. I think my most heartbreaking memory was when I got a bike and I took it to the arcade and I left it in the front and I went inside and I started playing like Asteroids. Came out, that motherfucker was gone, bro.
Damn.
It's a terrible feeling when somebody steals your bike.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got to walk home and I don't know what's going to happen to me, But other than that, so you got that gift, your family blessed you with. I think mine was my grandmother was there. Few times that my abuelita would come from Juarez and spend it with us. I remember she was like 4, 5. She was a real short, like dark native woman. I got a picture on my phone I'm going to show you after. Really, really dark. Like my mother. It's funny, my mother was darker than the majority of my black friends. They used to look at her and like, oh man, she's dark. Yeah, I know. So anyways,
Where do you get your height from? Your dad?
My dad was my height. I have an older brother that's 6'4", and he still has his height. He's like in his 60s.
Damn.
He's like in his 60s. Now, both of my sons have never been able to pass me up. They hit like 6 foot, like 5'11" or whatever, and he stopped right there.
Yeah, my dad was like 5'11", but my mom was 4'11".
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So does that mean that you like shorties? Do you prefer tall girls, shorties, or does it even really matter?
It really don't matter. I've always ended up with girls that are taller than me though.
Really?
I don't know, for some reason.
Maybe because they wear heels.
Not even without heels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I can actually say I like shorties, but that's kind of stupid because I'm taller than all of them. So that's kind of like, of course they're shorter than me. Anyways, Marvelous. You sent me something today. I'm trying to remember what you just recently sent me something. I wanted to ask you the Bigfoot thing. Okay, there was a guy. I don't know where he was. Maybe you can fill us in, or because I just saw the same video you did, and he claims he has a Bigfoot. True or false? Do you think that's?
Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. The one that he's showing, it looks like it's frozen, but I mean, anybody can fake anything these days, bro. I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah. I kind of want to believe it, but then I don't know, it's hard to believe. Another dude, I don't know if I sent you that one too, where he just had the head of the Bigfoot. Did you see that one?
No.
I've seen that.
You seen it?
Yeah. Like the head, which one?
Like
big brown head. Oh my God.
The one on top, homie.
Okay. I like specifics. So he's like, look, I got the head. So
yeah.
When it comes to Bigfoot, I want to believe, like I really do want to believe that like shit like that exists, because of my dad, and the shit that he taught me, growing up. He was a big time UFO guy. He was a big time Bigfoot guy. He was a big time like evil spirit and then good spirits and then angels. Like that's why I started up pretty much Freaky Tales because of everything he had shown me.
Yeah.
And of course, he would always mix the Bible into it. That's why it annoys the hell out of me when people say, "Are you tired of Bible talk?" You have to understand that my father was not a religious person, but a lot of the stuff that the scholars talk about, they many times refer to what's in the Bible.
Yeah.
It's not we're trying to preach religion to anybody. We're just quoting what a lot of these so-called scholars have used in the past.
It's a spiritual thing.
Yeah. So as far as Bigfoot, so the jury's still out. You don't even know if it's even real then.
I don't know, man. I think there is the hybrid animals though that scientists that fuck with, Yeah, so I believe in that. The tiger, the tigon, the lager, all that shit. The short-eared owl, that's a hybrid.
So the liger, you think that's real?
Oh, that's real, bro.
So that just wasn't made up on Napoleon Dynamite.
That shit's real.
What about a Wolverine? Is that real?
Yeah, that's real too.
For reals?
Yeah, the Wolverines. Yeah, those motherfuckers are aggressive, bro. Those shits will kill you.
So Wolverines exist?
Wolverines exist, bro.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, I just learned something new for Christmas.
It looks kind of like a badger.
Oh, okay.
Or the Tasmanian devil.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, what about, I know we talked about this on Freaky Tales. I think Chupacabras is probably a hybrid.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Okay. There was another video that I believe I sent you. Somebody sent it to me and asked me, do I believe in a hollow earth? Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
And can you kind of elaborate on what you know, or what you know about it?
Yeah, well, the hollow earth, that's definitely real, bro. I know that's real. There's a lot of tunnels that connect even under the ocean that go from Europe to this continent. You know, the hollow earth is where the black sun would be, or the eclipse sun. That's where the sacrificial offerings were given to. They showed in the movie The Black Panther.
Really?
Yeah, it's right above the wall, which would be considered Aslan, the sunken city of Atlantis.
Okay, so just not caves. We're talking about actual,
Like straight cities, bro. Yeah.
in the middle of the earth, like in the center of
Yeah.
the, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you know? Have you ever read or came across a video or a book where somebody said they've been there?
There's dudes that work for the CIA that claim to have been there, but nah, I don't believe that they wouldn't speak on it. Like, I believe that's all fucking privilege.
Who from what you know of would get a chance to go there?
Well, whoever's you'd have to be of that hybrid bloodline, which are reptilian shapeshifters.
Oh, okay. So it's not necessarily humans get to go.
Well, they say there's high-ranking military personnel that block like the openings to those cave systems. You know, there's one in Nevada, there's one in Ohio, there are different places. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. I mean, I heard about a hollow earth. I just don't know enough about it, you know, to actually elaborate on it. I believe I sent you. Did I send you the one that's about Las Vegas, that there was something above the nightclub?
Oh yeah, but that nightclub, the UFO thing.
Now, is that recent? Do you know?
Yeah, that happened the other day. No.
That's what I was.
Yeah, like yesterday or day before yesterday.
Yeah, it was right outside of a nightclub. You see this guy walking out. If you guys want it, hit me and I'll send it to you guys. And he goes outside, and right above the cloud, there's some type of spacecraft. At least that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
You know. Now, I know we talked about you don't believe in UFOs. I don't believe in UFOs. You know, what do you think that could possibly be then?
Those are military aircraft.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I believe they are.
Right. I guess to make it look like it's something else, or
Well, yeah, they want you to believe in space, bro. They want you to believe that they could land on planets.
okay. There was a guy that appeared on Joe Rogan podcast, and he was talking about like he used to work at Area 51, and he got let go or whatnot. One thing that he said that was very, very to me, very, very intriguing was that he said that you could see a spacecraft, like when he used to work there, you could see it like from a distance. But the moment you got under it, it disappeared. That's the way it was built. But these were crafts that were built from us. You know, that the only way you can see it is that when you get out from under it. But when you're under it, it disappears. And he was kind of explaining it, but I just thought it was pretty freaking weird, man. You know, and here's my thing. What is the purpose? You know, I hear somebody over there whispering with a bullhorn. So anyways, go ahead, bro.
Nah, I mean, yeah, they have technology that is beyond our wildest dreams, homie. Like we think we got the newest phone. Fuck
No,
dog.
no,
That shit's like 30 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know shit on what they're capable of doing.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. You know what? Let's go ahead and get some of these questions.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you guys this, that these questions, if you guys want to look them up, they're in my community on my YouTube. So that's where all the questions, that's where the majority of all the questions come from. Some of them come from my Facebook. The other ones come from, you know, my Instagram. But few people, I guess, like to touch on the Instagram thing. But all right. See, because anybody could be anybody on YouTube. So that's where the majority of all the shit talkers are. Okay, so respect to all of you that make it happen. Those are those behind the scenes and those that watch the podcast. Now, since Marvelous is going to start his podcast, let me ask him 3 questions. Whatever they may be, not trying to put you on the spot, but Marvelous. But since you are starting your own, I think it's time you give the viewers a taste of what's to come. Much respect to all you, and a shout out to the homies from Orange County, And the Love Machine 144, your jokes are weak, and my little nephew's got better jokes than you. Okay, he said it was gonna ask 3 questions, but there's only one here. Okay, so Marvelous, I guess he's asking, give the viewers a taste of what's to come on your podcast.
So the podcast that I'm doing, everybody asks me all the time, "Hey, who are you gonna interview, or what are you gonna do?" Like my thing is not about interviews or nothing like that. They're actually gonna be like short lectures on different subjects. A lot of cultura in there, a lot of biology, health, remedies to healing your body, just stuff on history that they don't teach you in school. Stuff on our migration of the Mexica. A spill on Dodger Stadium and us being gentrified through them making certain things like Dodger Stadium or the 710 freeway, how our people were pushed out of their communities, robbed for their homes literally, the peace treaties that were broken between the United States and Mexico, a lot of just stuff like that, bro. You know, educational shit.
That'll work. Stuff that nobody else is doing right now.
Yeah.
No reaction videos?
Fuck no, I can't stand those reaction videos. They're stupid. Nothing about fucking making prison spreads or talking about being busted or murders that happened, or it's fucking stupid, you know? Like,
Yeah. I don't even know why people even tune into that shit. But anyways.
yeah.
Okay, question for both of you. What are the keys to achieve success and prosperity?
Go for it. You should have a good answer for this, bro. I consider you pretty successful, bro.
Well, I mean, what I'm about to say is it's not what I think people want to hear. For me, number one, you got to be willing to learn. You got to be willing to listen. I read a quote a long time ago that says, sit with winners, the conversation's different. And I've been in those rooms where people have won. Now, I didn't go further with a lot of those guys because I didn't like what they were doing behind closed doors, okay? But one thing I could say about them, that they were not lazy. They were not lazy, okay? They believed in themselves. They had a good head on their shoulders. They didn't care about what other people thought. And they just continued and they continued and they continued to work. Now, a person who's successful to me is someone, let's just say, who's taking care of his family, providing for his family. That's a successful person to me. Somebody asked me one time, do you want to be rich? And I said, I feel that I am rich. I really do feel that I am rich. I feel I don't lack nothing. I am content. And I'll be honest with you, Marvelous, I don't want to be a millionaire. I don't. Because I know me. And I know with having that much money and that much freedom, I don't know what will become of me. I'm just being 100 with you. We see a lot of these guys that had the limelight on TV and movies and music, and they're not even fucking there anymore. What happened? Because I found out that money doesn't make you happy. It doesn't. So I have peace in my life. I consider myself successful. Everything that I've set out to do, I've accomplished. Everything. So I consider myself successful. So now what may be success for me may not be the same for you or for this person asking. But I would just say work hard, never mind what other people may say, because most people will probably tell you 10 ways on how it cannot work, but cannot give you one reason how it can work.
Yeah.
So my thing is keep doing it. Do it for yourself. Don't do it to please others. And the moment that you're happy, the moment that you feel you've accomplished that goal that you set out to do, set another one.
Yeah.
And then set another one.
Yeah.
Not too many, but accomplish one by one. I still have several goals that I want to fulfill, Marvelous, and that's success to me.
Yeah.
So it might be different for me, but what about you?
I think having a positive mindset, bro. You have to have a positive mindset and be persistent and believe in what you're trying to accomplish, whether it's a business or procuring some sort of financial gain whether it's money or collecting cars or whatever the fuck you're putting your mind to, is have a positive state of mind and learning to listen, take constructive criticism, you know, from and learn from everybody, bro. I mean, you stated right now, sitting in a room with smart people, but I believe it's just important to sit in a room or learn something from stupid people on how to be stupid or the mistakes not to make. You know, you can learn just as much from the bum in the street than the richest man, you know, and how to conduct yourself or what goals to set before you or what accomplishments or how to accomplish something in your life. So yeah, the etiquette, the morals of it, that all comes with it too. But yeah, just be believe in yourself, bro. Believe in yourself and manifest that shit. You know?
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully that answers your question, or at least answers some of it. But that's the best thing that I can give is pretty much, you know what, set a goal, meet that goal. Once you're done, set another one, challenge yourself. Again, and many times, let me tell you something. When you hit, you know, bumps on the road, you're going to have to learn how to encourage yourself and to continue to finish, you know, what you set out to do. So next question is, what up, y'all? Got a question referring to our different bodies, such as the ones in the invisible world. How do our actions, thoughts affect those bodies? Respect, Xiao. I don't get this question.
So one more time, bro. Can you read it one more time?
Yes, it says, what up? What up, y'all? Got a question referring to our different bodies, such as the ones in the invisible world. How do our actions, thoughts affect those bodies? I didn't know I had a body in the invisible world.
I don't know how he's referring that question. Yeah, but what body would you be talking about, bro? You're talking yourself as a third person or
yeah,
you know? I just think that I mean, I'll answer it like this. I'm gonna have an effect on you from the energy I'm gonna bring into this fucking room, bro.
Of course.
So I make sure that everybody's coming into my pad. If you're gonna start to gossip about some shit, I'm gonna cut you off.
Yes.
If you're gonna start to bullshit about some shit or act a certain way, I'm cutting you out. Get the fuck out. So that's how I'm taking this question, you know. So just align yourself with positive people with good frequency, and that's gonna build yourself up, you know.
Yeah, you know what? You cannot expect something good to come out if all you're doing is hanging around people that just talk shit about other people. Because one thing that somebody told me, either you're going to win them over or they're going to win you over. So one of you guys has got to give. One of you guys. And I'll give you an example. And maybe I shouldn't, but I'll give you an example. I knew a homie one time that was married, had a good marriage. But 5 of his homies, and I knew all of them, were all divorced. And they were all hang out on the weekends, go to Ensenada, go to Rosarito, go fucking party, go get, you know, fucked up, go to the strip club, pick up on girls, whatever. Go to the Momo. And he kept hanging around with them. And I told him, those are your friends, right? Because I knew all of them. He said, yeah. And I go, I can tell you your future right now, bro. I said, either you're going to win them over and they're going to stop, or they're going to win you over. Nah, I'm not easy like that. A year later, he was divorced just like them fucking lames. Okay? So I don't know if it had anything to do with your question, but who you surround yourself with, as far as my other body, I don't know. You know, I don't know. Okay, Yo Marvelous, have you ever tattooed anyone somewhat famous? What's your favorite tattoo you have on yourself?
I've tattooed some well-known athletes. I don't want to say their names on here, but football players. My favorite tattoo on myself would be what? It would be me. I have me tatted on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see. Does it look like you? Oh shit, that is you. Oh. Who did that for you?
My homeboy Youngster. Shout out to my homie Youngster from The Rock.
Okay, now if somebody would ask you, why would you get you tattooed on you? What would be your best answer?
Because this was me in the 90s.
Oh, I saw that. Shit.
That was my favorite.
Okay. I actually would have thought that this one would have been.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. I love this. This is real meaningful. But Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, now let me ask you something that's not on there. I know you posted up on your story not too long ago, maybe this year. Other guys that got the same one right here. Did they bite your shit?
Yeah, bro. There's like 5 more.
Really?
They got the same fucking tat, bro. Like, I mean, not the same shit, like nice or whatever, but fucked up, but
So they saw you and like, fuck it, I want that.
ridiculous, homie.
Okay, today, when somebody doesn't want to admit that they bit your shit, here's what they'll say. You inspired me. No, you just stole my shit, bro.
I had that pattern already, or I was gonna get it a long time ago. Like, come on, homie.
How long have you had that now?
Man, maybe a little bit over 15 years now.
That long?
Yeah.
No shit. Okay. You know, because like when I see you and I see pictures of you, that's the one that like, that identifies you almost like, that's like the one like, because I know you have the one above your eyebrow and your head and on your neck, but that's the one that like, okay, that's him.
Identifies me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Would you be willing to drink a hot tea or a coffee instead of alcohol? With all due respect, I'm a recovering alcoholic and I wish the best for you and your health. Much love, brothers. Okay. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations on being a recovering alcoholic. You know, so I respect that. But one thing about me, and I say this respectfully to you, I never had a problem with alcohol. I like to drink. There's been times, Marvelous, where I drank for about 5 years and I stopped for about 10. Then I'll drink for about 2 years and I'll stop for about 5. So I've never had that, I can't stop, bro. I've never had those nasty mañas that where I become, I don't know if even addicted is the word, but I've never become an alcoholic where I need it. And the only time that I could drink is like on nights when I do the podcast, and only at night. I've never been a day drinker. You know, like I had a homies that would start drinking and, you know, as soon as they wake up, you know, I could never do that. It has to be a night, it has to be a vibe, and then that's it. And then I go to bed. So I'm not one of these bar guys that you're going to see me at a bar. You know, I'm not, I'll just drink the comfort of my own home. But you know what? I respect you for sharing that you're a recovering alcoholic. Okay, question for Tony. Okay, this was an interesting one. Question for Tony. How's it going, man? It's going great. Question for Marvelous. How are you?
Good, homie.
Next question. What do you think about the Deagle report? I think it's BS. I don't know what a Deagle is.
You know what? I didn't get that one either, bro.
Next time, you know, if you're gonna,
I need to look it up.
yeah, next time you're gonna ask a question, you know what? Please, you know, share a little bit the Deagle report and then give us where we can look it up or what exactly it is, and because I don't know anything about the Deagle report. So it's like the word eagle, but with a D in front of it. Deagle. Okay. Want to know what supplements Tony and Marvelous take, if any? The only supplements that I take, believe it or not, is protein. And I take whey isolate protein. There's no additives, no preservatives, no flavor. You know, I look at protein as food for your muscles. If you plan to grow your muscles and you plan to grow, you know, if you plan to get bigger, you got to feed your muscles, and that's protein. So I take 40 grams of protein after my workout. I do it every day, and I actually even do it on my days off, like Saturdays and Sundays when I don't work out. So for me, that is key right there. You'll feel your strength shoot up if you take it faithfully. Other than that, you know what? I just try to eat good. I used to be 90% healthy at the beginning of the year. I'm going back to that. Right now, Marvelous, I'm probably like a 60%, and I'm being honest with you. But once I go back, it's an amazing thing, bro. So, as a matter of fact, I encourage people, because I told you guys I'm gonna stop drinking at the beginning of the year, you know, and you know, I actually even had to stop that drinking with the wizard because I don't plan to drink for a while, you know. So I want you guys to join me, man. If you guys are interested in joining me, hit me in the DM, and I'll kind of like give you. I'll try to work out a meal plan, what works for me, you know, on a daily basis, and what I take as far as protein is concerned, and where you guys can get it. But I will say this, Marvelous, one thing that I will recommend, and I'll have one here on my next episode. It's a little carton like this. It's a plastic carton, and it's a cleansing tea. Has a little powder like this. Pour hot water in it halfway. You shake it up, okay, till it dissolves. Pour room temperature water in it. Shake it up, down it. Within 40 to 50 minutes, it'll liquefy everything completely in your stomach. Okay, the first time I took it, I'm not going to lie to you. The very first time, I lost about 7 pounds of waist.
Damn.
7 pounds. Weigh yourself butt naked on the scale, take it, and after you've gone like to the bathroom like 4, 5 times, weigh yourself. You'll realize that all that shit you've been carrying through the holidays is just there.
Yeah.
But be very careful what you put back in your stomach. Okay, after you take that, you start eating healthy. If you guys want one of those, let me know. Hit me on the DM, and I'll show you where to get it from. Marvelous, what do you take, if anything?
I don't take anything, bro.
Okay. All right. So not even like vitamins, but I know you drink a different type of water, right?
Yeah, but I mean that really doesn't matter either, because the water we should be drinking from a natural spring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ask the homie, Metallica or Slayer. I don't listen to either one of them.
I like songs from both, but I would go with man, I don't know, bro. I guess Metallica.
Okay, Metallica it is. Tony, have you ever heard about Cain being the son of the devil? That's why he is not mentioned in Adam's genealogy in Genesis 5.
Here we go.
I've never heard of him being the son of the devil, but I do know he was actually marked. What exactly he was marked with, nobody knows. We can all speculate, but he was marked. And actually, according to the Bible, God marked him because he killed his brother, you know. And if you continue to read, he ends up having descendants, and music is first mentioned amongst Cain's descendants first before anybody else. That's a long story, but have you ever heard about that? Him being called the son of the devil?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything you care to elaborate or no? All right.
Nada.
You know what? I do want to say this. A lot of people DM me because, oh, you guys are always going over the same questions. Well, you guys are submitting them. Okay. I like taking calls because all the questions are different. But the ones you guys submit, I'm reading them. Okay. So ask Marvelous if he knows about Bill Cooper. If so, what does he think about him?
I mean, I don't think nothing about him. It's
Okay.
just, those are the same questions, bro. My bad.
No, I mean, if it's the same Bill Cooper, I know we're talking about,
Pale horse.
yeah. I've seen a couple of his videos, bro, and I think from what I saw, I think he's a little bit off, bro. You know, just the way he conducts himself, the way he talks.
Yeah.
It's almost like, you know, when you could talk to a person and you look at him straight in the eye and you know if that guy's full of shit. Okay. When I look at him, he's always like this. He's never really making eye contact with the person to talk to him. He's like, well, you know, and, you know, I just think. So, yeah. So I don't really care to talk about Bill Cooper.
What do you think about the Denver airport thing and the pale horse that's there that's supposed to represent that?
Okay. Now, I'm going to say this, okay? Within the last maybe 6 years, 7 years, I've been to Denver like maybe 8 or 10 times. And I've been through all over that airport. I believe it's there,
Yeah.
but I've never seen it.
Oh, shit.
I've never seen it. Now, is it there? Yeah, we can Google it. But believe me, if there's any place that I've gone to more, because I got a homie that lives out there and he hires me to DJ out there, that I go to more is Denver. Okay. And I think the club was, it was called Vinyl Lounge. It was a 3-story club, and I would DJ on the top one. Okay, and I forgot the name of the other one, but I always stayed right there on 16th Street Mall at the Embassy, right across from, I guess, the Yard House in Denver. And I've gone there a lot and never seen that. But I will say this. There are like posts, and they have like a symbol. Why those posts are there, I don't know, but they almost look like Baphomets. So it's a pole that goes up, then it's a circle, but in the circle, it almost looks like a star. And the only thing that I think that comes close to looking like that star was the Baphomet, upside down star.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's about the only like freaky thing that I saw. I heard there's a lot of Satanism out there. Have I seen anything other than those poles? No. Have I seen the Denver airport? Murals, no, I haven't. So, but, you know, maybe when I go back, because the guy wants to hire me back, I'll make sure to ask somebody, show me where it's at.
Better ask somebody.
Yeah. Okay. Hugo from San Diego. Cuba Marvelous. Antonio A., where do you see this year, 2023, heading? And what big changes do you guys think is going to happen that is going to affect us as society? Have a blessed night.
You want to answer that?
Well, yeah, but you know what? My answer is going to be the same thing that I've always said. I don't think things are going to get any better, Marvelous. You know, I don't think things are going to get any better. And I believe that the people that are under attack, our children are being under attacked.
Mm-hmm.
I believe men's masculinity is being under attacked.
Fucking facts. Yep.
You know, so, and when I say our children, I think a lot of them are being under attack, especially in school when it comes to education. And a lot of it starts at home, and I'll tell you why. When I went to school and I got in trouble, my mother knew what kind of kid I was, bro. You know, my mother had 10 kids. She knew what all her kids were capable of. Este cabrón es mentiroso. This guy tells the truth. This guy is honest. This guy, you know, he can be reliable. I'm just going to be honest. I was raised right, but I chose to do wrong all on my own.
Yep.
Okay? So what happened was when I came home with a letter and I would tell my mom that I got suspended, of course I try to lie.
Mm-hmm.
The teacher doesn't like me. The teacher always picks on me. And then she would always tell me, ¿Qué hiciste, cabrón? What did you do? That's what it always was. What did you do?
Yeah.
She knew she can get to me, so I finally said, okay, I said this.
Yeah.
I told the teacher que vaya chingue su madre. So I got my ass kicked. Now she knows why I got suspended. Today's kids that hear the teacher doesn't like me, oh, that fucking bitch is going to get it. That's what we see today. Before it was the kid's fault. You know, we discipline our kids at home, but today's the opposite. We believe our kids, and I'm not saying the kids are always lying. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying now we question the teachers instead of your own kid. You know, so I've been to where they've had like open houses at middle schools. I'll give you one example. One teacher is talking to a mother, white lady. Her kid has got brand new Jordans, got the Dre Beats, okay? He's listening to music, he's got an iPhone, eating a Monster and fucking Cheetos. That's the kid that got in trouble. And I'm looking at the teacher talk to the mother. He doesn't listen, he doesn't pay attention, he comes school late, he curses all the time, he doesn't do his work, he never has supplies. Well, he told me that you're always picking on me. You told me this. He told me this. So the mother turns around, she goes into his hot Cheeto bag, grabs a hot Cheeto, he squeezes her hand, and he tells the mother, takes the headphones off, put it back or I'll sock you in the fucking face. In front of the teacher, okay? And the teacher said this, that's the way he talks all the time in here. And then now she says, well, he doesn't listen to me at home. What if he doesn't listen to me at home? How is he going to listen to us? Education starts at home with the family, bro. So if we don't educate our kids, we are doing it to them.
Yep.
But I believe that, this next generation of children that are being groomed not to do their work, not to listen, not to obey authorities, not to respect their elders, that's who's going to be running this country.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you see?
I see we're gonna have a bigger lockdown than we had before. There's no food or stuff getting delivered to the corporate America anymore by ships from other countries. And there's gonna be a big revealing of the extraterrestrial shit, where you're gonna see a lot of shit in the sky happening.
I believe that too.
Yeah.
I believe that too, and it will affect people because some people are not gonna know how to respond to that. It's going to be fear that they're going to feel.
Yep.
Okay. So, okay, let's go to the next one. Question for Tony. What's a good horror book if you know any? You know what? I don't think I've ever read horror books. I read, and this is not a put down, I read educational books, things that's going to teach me something. I don't think I've ever read a horror book. I watch horror movies. I'm not going to lie to you. but I don't think I've ever read a horror book.
Remember those? I think there was 3 books, bro, and it was it Scary Stories?
Or Goosebumps? Or no?
Nah, Scary Stories.
Probably Scary Stories.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it though, but yeah, those were pretty bad back in the day.
But you were, how old were you then?
Fucking in junior high, like 7th grade, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. And a question for Marvelous. What's a good book on ancient Mexican civilization?
I can't think of a name on top of my head, bro. Man, I should just bring my books here.
Well, you know what? I mean, the thing is, I took a lot of books over there, you know, to the little events, and that's where people should have came, and we could have talked about it there. So, and I still have some. So hopefully, when we do another little thing like that, we'll definitely have some there, and I'll be there, and he'll be there, and we'll answer all the questions. Okay, this one I don't know. How did Marvelous meet Boo Boo from LMV?
In the hood.
Okay.
Yeah. Known him for a minute. Shout out to Boo Boo. That's the homie right there.
Okay. What do you think about Argentina? Did you know that Argentina have some much hate towards Mexicans? Have some much. In other words, have so much hate towards Mexicans. What is your view in this, and why do they think they have so much hate? Is it jealousy, you think?
You want to go first, or I'll go?
You know what? I've only met, like, in my lifetime, I've only met like 3 Argentinos. I didn't have a problem with them. They didn't have a problem with me.
Yeah.
So I guess we shouldn't say that it's all Argentinos. You know.
Yeah, I think it goes based on people's personal opinion. And they judge like a whole people, like Mexicans are this way or Salvadorians are this way. But I also think it's a class issue where some of the so-called Hispanic or Latino ethnicities think that they're above other ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think it's true. I think, we all grow up in poverty. We all raised on the same rice and beans.
Yeah.
We all have the same fucking stories of, same stories, homie, gang life, addiction, all kinds of shit.
Okay. As far as Argentina, like, bro, I only met a couple of Argentinos, and they never said anything. So, okay, Marvelous, does it bother you when Instagram pages like Grindface post videos of you clowning on you?
Nah, it don't bug me. Even when people roast me or whatever, or I actually go along with it, bro. Like it's fucking funny to me, I don't take nothing personal.
Right. But like, what do they try to roast you about?
Well, for instance, one of the videos about the planets and the stars being the luminaries or the watchers and shit, and it being water and space up there. And it's cool, you know what I mean? It's all right because, that seed's being planted of education anyways, and people are going to look into it, whether they want to think that, oh, that fool's on Scante, or that fool's doing dope, or he's way out there, or whatever the fuck, I mean, the truth isn't for everybody, bro.
Right.
You can't I'm not forcing anybody to fucking believe me. I'm not forcing shit down their fucking throat either. Right. I'm just giving them, presenting something to them with facts that I know, and hey, look it up, homie. And the majority, like I said, the majority of people that end up finding out what I'm talking about is truthful, they come at me with an apology, and that's feeding me. I'm not even looking for an apology. I'm just happy that they're educating themselves and they're taking the time out their day to fucking read a book or look some shit up on the internet or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it furders their education, because every day now they want to know more. They want to know more. Right. They're like a fucking sponge.
I want to say something in case we ever meet somebody and I'm there. Say somebody walks up to you and says, you're the fucking idiot that believes in the flat earth. One of the best questions, and I believe in always answering a question with a question, is, have you ever studied it or looked into it? And if they say no, you can always tell them, get the fuck out of here then. So my thing is this: before you question him, please look into it. Do your own research. Not just because you think it sounds crazy, it is. It's going to be crazy. Look, you believe in a flat earth. I don't believe in a flat earth. But I'm not going to sit here and argue with you, because you know why, Marvelous? I've never looked into it, bro. So how stupid would I look sitting here and arguing with you about something that I never even researched? So I tell people, you know what? Just, calmate, güey. Okay, so, Tony Marvelous, did you guys see the comments that Dr. Umar Johnson had to say about our people, that he didn't like that Mexicans were able to defeat black people? I never heard about that.
Nah, me neither.
Yeah. You heard about it? So is it true, Norbert? Really? Okay.
So what do you say? Like, what was it?
Go ahead.
He said, yeah, I'm not going to try to go watch a movie where it shows Mexicans beating the crap out of, Wakandans and black Africans. It's bullshit that we're going to go watch a movie where, Mexicans are beating up black people. Like, what kind of shit is that?
But you know what? I would want to know what he said when he saw the movie Django. Okay? Because let me tell you something. I'm not a black person, bro, but I do have black family. Okay? And I don't use the Nigga word. Okay? I don't talk like that. But they said it so much in that movie, the N-E,
ER.
Yeah, the ER one.
Not even A.
They said it so much that it made me cringe. But yet you want to talk about Mexican people. I don't know, bro. You know what? I can easily say, go fuck yourself, but that ain't going to get me nowhere. So. One of the black actors was actually Mexican. Yeah. So, and that's my thing. And I wonder how, like, Jamie Foxx felt doing that movie, I feel how, like, Leonardo DiCaprio, when they use those words so freely, oh, it's just a movie. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't go see a movie if all they kept saying, you fucking wetback, you fucking beaner. I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. But yet, he's got a problem with the Black Panther Part 2 movie. Is that what it is? But yet he won't say anything about Django. Okay, anyways. Ask Homeboy about Lilith, Adam's first wife. Okay, I'm not going to answer that because I don't believe Adam had a first wife. At least I've never looked into it. I've heard about it.
I really don't want to get into that either, bro.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Okay. So, Lilith, call me. Anyways, I got a question for both of you. What are tour thoughts? Dude, please. It's what it says. What are tour thoughts? In other words, what are your thoughts on the movie Black Adam and all the symbols that they show on the movie? My respects to both of you. I've never seen Black Adam.
I didn't get to see it either. I was going to go see it, and I ended up choosing to see Black Panther.
Okay, what is Black Adam about, bro? What? The symbol of a pyramid?
Oh, like the All-Sinai horse. Okay.
Oh, okay. I got to check. Is it worth watching? No? Okay. Sorry, bro. Norbert said no. So.
Norbies.
Okay, we're going to have to sample that. Okay. Ask Marvelous, who did the pagans celebrate today?
Tammuz. Tamus.
Don't name your son Tammuz.
The son of Semiramis.
Okay. Do you believe that the war that the hell? Okay. Do you believe that the war Ukraine is going to start World War III? That's the way he put it. Do you believe the war Ukraine? In other words, do you believe that the war in Ukraine is going to start World War III? That's what he's trying to say.
No, I don't. I think the World War III is going to have to do with China. I don't know why, but...
I believe that too.
Yeah.
I believe that too. Somebody put part 2, like with a question mark. I don't know what that means. But ask Marvelous, what's his take on the mummified baby woolly mammoth found by Canadian miners? Do you know anything about that?
No.
No. Okay. Would Mexicans ever get reparations?
You know what? I don't know, bro. I don't even know how I guess they said that black people are gonna get reparations, right? Or some shit. But then again, you would have to prove, that you're from the Mexican side. I mean, there's a lot to do with our people, bro. Like, this is our fucking land. Like, this is stolen land, homie. So
Yes.
It ain't about fucking money. It's just about the money's in our land. Like, we need our fucking land, not no fucking form of money.
Right. Would you settle out a quote for $10 million?
Shit, fuck that.
Okay. All right. Ask Marvelous on a scale of 1 to 10. How annoying is it answering the same questions, and is he tired of the biblical talk? Okay, so how tired are you of the same questions. 10, you're really fucking tired. 1, you're not that tired.
No, it's not that. I mean, I'm not tired. It's just we don't have enough time in this show for me to articulate myself to the best of my ability to present something to you
On some of these questions.
Yeah, like my shit. Like one of these fucking questions, I'll talk for 2 hours, homie, and I would have to break down certain things for you to be able to get what I'm talking about.
Right. Okay. Now, is he tired of the biblical talk?
The same answer, bro.
Okay, with me, I'm not tired of the biblical talk, and I'll tell you why. Because there's so much that you can ask other than the same questions always. I am tired of the biblical talk when it comes to the same questions.
Yeah.
That's what I'm tired of. So ask better questions, and we'll have better answers. But we get to. How many times have we ever had Lilith? How many times do we ever talk about Cain? It just comes so repetitive. But I like the fact that we're giving people the opportunity to ask questions, but we're also giving people the opportunity to call in, and ask questions. So, okay, let me see. I got this other one. Why is it that more families, this is a good one. Why is it that more families going through more than ever trial and tribulations? In other words, why are families it seems like there's families going through more trials and tribulations today. And today seems like everyone is in courts. I call court the devil arena. You go first.
Right now, I'm going through court. I'm not gonna put the whole personal thing out there, but I think it's our systematic way of living. We become entangled in this fucking web of this system of the woman always gets a child, or certain beliefs, or pushing agendas on families. These movements that they start. And nobody's like looking into who starts these movements. Like just an example, like the Black Lives Matter. That wasn't started by black people.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
A lot of these agendas, bro, they're agendas, homie. Like the feminizing of women, of men.
Big time. Big time. Now, okay, let's just use that as a springboard to dive into this. So the question: why do you think, to the best of your ability, to the best of your understanding, do you think they're trying to womanize or rob man of its masculinity? Why do you think that is?
Because that's how you take over a nation of people.
I believe
you destroy the alpha males, and everything else falls into line, bro.
Yes. So a bunch of betas are in office.
Yep.
That's what it is, huh? And they can't stand us. Damn. Okay. All right. I mean, and it's sad, bro, that because today you have more and more men looking like women, acting like women, talking like women.
Yep.
And this is not to put women down, but I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Marvelous, a man should be a man and a woman should be a woman.
Yep.
It's crazy, bro. But I see it all the time. Like the other day I saw oh God, I won't say what rapper it was. I'll tell you after if you want me to, okay? I was with a rapper and we walked into a market. There was a black individual coming out. He looked maybe in his mid-20s. He had some tight-ass pants, not even skinny jeans, just tight-ass pants, okay? He had those Crocs or whatever. They were pink. He had a shirt. It looked like a fitted shirt, and it went down to his thighs. But it was fitted. It almost looked like the kind of that a woman, like a one piece.
You look like a fucking hourglass or what?
Yeah. Okay. And the way he had his hair combed, almost like combed to the side, you could just tell he was very feminine. Okay. The rapper that I was with couldn't stop checking him out.
Everybody wants to know who the rapper's name was.
Yeah.
I could guess, but I'm not.
And I told him, bro, what the fuck? And he, you know what he said? Oh, no, I was looking at his ass. I thought it was a chick. I just couldn't stop looking. When he turned around, yeah. Like, bro, you saw his face when we walked in. And it's gotten to the point, Marvelous, let's be honest, where even some straight men are even looking now. Okay?
Damn, that's just sad, bro.
Well, they're even looking. When you got a beautiful beautiful queens out there.
Yep.
And we've been perverted. And now we, look at that man right there. Damn, look at his hairy ass legs.
It's fucking sick.
It is fucking sick. Anyways, cool, whatever. Damn, somebody put it was, no, I'm not going to put it.
Don't say it, homie. Don't say it.
Okay, they're guessing on the live channel.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude.
Shit.
Damn. Keep on guessing, everybody.
Shit.
Yeah, keep on guessing. Anyway.
I see one of them. I was gonna say that fool's name.
No. Hey, call Alex. We're ready to take some calls, bro. Unless you know how to do it. We good? He's out there to fucking taking a weed break. Damn, you guys are still out there putting that name out there. I'm not gonna say who he is, but very, very popular rapper, and he just could not stop looking at this dude. Now here's another one. I'm gonna tell you another one, Marvelous. Okay, I was with another very famous rapper. This was maybe about 2 years ago. He came over, not for an interview. We were working on some music. And he had some tight-ass white shorts. Tight-ass white shorts. Not yet. So what happened was this. He bent over. He had dropped his keys. And when I looked, he had the plumber look. This motherfucker had no drawers and his ass crack was showing. So I checked him, bro, because I don't want no man bending over in front of me. So I said, bro, what the fuck? Like, he goes, what? I go, you fucking bending over in front of me and your fucking ass crack is showing. He goes, oh, man. He goes, these shorts right here, they're expensive shorts. You're not supposed to wear underwear with them.
What the fuck? Damn, that's fucking crazy, homie.
That's like me wearing some size 40-something Ben Davis commando style. No drawers. What the fuck are these guys? Anyway, go ahead and put the number, Alex. Okay.
Those are mixed up, man.
Yeah. Okay. Let me know when I'm connected.
Serio.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and put that number up. Let's take some calls. Everybody, we want to take some interesting calls, or if you just want to share a Christmas memory, call up and share your Christmas memory.
Or a crazy-ass story.
Or a crazy-ass story. Or a crazy-ass question. Okay. Or a Christmas nightmare. Okay. Okay. I told you. Okay, go ahead. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
I'm from LA, fool.
You're an LA fool?
Yeah, you hearing gunshots outside?
Yeah. Those are fireworks. What's good, bro? You got a question?
Yeah, my name is Mike. You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, how you feel about this faggot?
About the what?
A faggot.
How do I feel about a faggot?
Yeah.
I don't feel anything. Well, how do you feel about it?
It's weird.
It's weird? Okay.
Yep.
Is that it? Commando style. Fuck. Okay, let's go. That was a weird one. We'll probably mute that one. Hello, caller. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm saying, this is Chris from Arizona. I was just watching the last question, and the look on Marvelous' face was funny as hell. But I was gonna make a comment. Last time when I called in about the movie The Passion of the Christ 2, when I asked you guys about it, and you mentioned The Omen, the 2006 version.
Yes,
I seen that movie once you brought it up, and that movie was good. It was with Liev Schreiber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that that was a good movie. And that good thing you brought that up because I never seen that movie and it was good.
Actually, that's a remake, correct?
Yeah. I know it's a remake, but I'm saying I know who he is from the Scream movies, and but like had you not brought it up, I would have probably never checked it out. And that was a good movie, like with the cinematography, the music, and all that.
Yeah,
that movie was actually real good.
You know what? If you watch the original, bro, it's a lot more scarier, bro. It truly is. It's truly.
Which one? The 1970, the 1976 one?
Yes, I believe it's with Gregory.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check that one.
Yeah, check that one out, bro.
Oh. All right, man. You guys have a good one.
You too, bro. Thank you. how do I feel about a faggot? Like, I had a feeling that maybe he was one, so he was kind of like filling me out. I'm just guessing. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
From Wichita, Kansas.
What's up from Kansas? What's good, my brother? You got a question?
Yeah. I just had a question for Marvelous. I know he talked about UFO and stuff, looking up, and just his thought of he knows what a Project Blue Beam is.
Yeah, bro. I believe that's taking place too, homie. Where they're able to use the sky as like a projection, homie. I think they do a lot of that shit. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one. Since you mentioned about UFOs and just the Project Blue Beam, especially with Elon Musk taking over, sending all these satellites up to space and all these hundreds of satellites. So I think that could be one of the motives. I mean, for that.
Yeah.
All
just
good,
for your perspective, trying to get your perspective.
Yeah,
question
bro.
about that.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, the same thing, homie. I mean, I'm sure we think the same, you know. But yeah, I think they do a lot of shit where they you know, they showed I think it was a video. I don't know who posted it up, but it was a video like somebody zooming into the moon and you see a fucking spaceship like right above the moon and they're dropping off another spaceship.
Hell yeah,
like,
I've seen it.
I think that's part of Project Blue Beam. You know, they use that shit because ain't nobody fucking landing on the moon. It's made of plasma.
Being a hologram, you know, just a projection. I mean, that's one thing that is been coming up. It's been talked about a lot.
Yeah.
That was just my question about what your thoughts about that.
Yeah, homie. Thank you, bro.
Oh, yep. Thank you.
Okay, my bro. Let's go to the next caller. All right. I'm still tripping off the damn first caller. What the hell? All right, let's go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Andres from San Diego. I got a question for Tony.
Yes.
When will we see Danny De La Paz interview or anybody from American Me, actor, on your show? That is all my questions. I'll have a good night.
No,
Thank
you know, hey, hold on, bro, because if not, I won't be able to answer your question because I'll get another call. Just give me 1 second. And I think this is important. Danny De La Paz was booked. I had actually already put up both flyers. And an hour before, he said he had to cancel. That's what he said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he told me. I had put up both flyers already, and you know, she was gonna go down. You know, he was excited. I was excited, and then he had told me that at first he told me that he couldn't fit it into his schedule. He had to leave because he lives in San Antonio, and he said he had to leave. But I'm sorry. And then I said, okay, cool, whatever, man. I said, but you know what? This kind of messes my schedule up because I already booked you and I released the flyers and whatever. The next day he calls me. And I'm glad you asked this because I've never been able to answer this question. He calls me and he apologizes again. I'm sorry. And he just says, I just don't want to do podcast. And I said, okay. You don't want to do podcast? He goes, no, I don't want to do podcast. Why don't you just say that, dude? And he pissed me off. And I said, why don't you just say that, dude? You know, I booked you a month ahead of time. I said, and, you know, like, here we are. And then he was like, yeah, I just don't want to do it. So, and then like about a week later, he calls me again. And he's just like, hey, I just wanted to apologize to tell you that I can't, you know, and I just don't want to do podcasts, so don't book me again. And can you please take down my flyer from your page? You know, so, like, so I don't know what the hell. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. But when we talked, it was all dope leading up to the interview. So,
yeah, we were excited. I saw the flyer. Yeah.
So, yeah, that was it, bro. I'm working on some other guys from Blood In, Blood Out. I'm working on, I should have had Popeye like a year ago, but I guess he had gotten ill. And then he had said if I could just do a Zoom, and I don't want to do a Zoom, you know. So he just didn't want to come out. And then I had one of the main female from Mi Vida Loca. I think that's what it's, Mi Vida Loca. Yeah. And she didn't want to come out after a while. I put up her flyer, and she had said that she just wanted to do a Zoom. So I wasn't going to do it. So I had several of them already lined up, but they just didn't want to come out for some reason. So hopefully that answers your question.
Okay.
So thank you, my bro.
That's it. Have a Merry Christmas. Peace out, Marvelous.
You too, bro.
You too, homie.
All right.
Thank you, bro.
All right. let's keep it pushing. Let's see. All right. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Well,
Yeah.
hey, what's up? This is Ernesto. I'm from Utah.
What's up, Ernesto from Utah? You got a question, bro?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a question. You listen to any like modern day rappers?
Give me, what do you mean by modern day rappers? Because there's modern day Chicano rappers, modern day just rap, and modern day trap. So, what?
I guess like modern day, not so much like Chicano rap. Well, I'm just asking like in general, I guess.
Oh, no.
It doesn't really matter what category.
No, I don't. Now, have I heard their music? Yeah. Do I really like their music? Not really. You know, I think some of the last ones that I really liked was probably like J. Cole and maybe that one kid that Dre produced. What's his name, bro? No, the other guy. The guy from Compton, bro.
D-Smoke?
Kendrick?
Kendrick, bro. This guy said D-Smoke. Kendrick, bro. Yeah, that's about it. So, anyways, that's about it, bro. Like I like rap, bro.
Yeah, and then have you heard anything on Shady Boy?
No, but I was sharing his address on my story for a while. Some female was hitting me up that he was locked up and that he wanted, I guess, me to share his address so that people can write him. And yeah, I shared it, but somebody just recently told me that he's getting out. So I don't know how true that is or not.
Free the homies.
And then did you guys ever get like a chance to do like a track and shit?
No, we were supposed to. You know, I announced it, but he ended up getting locked up. But I am working on another guy that I had here, SF40s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it, bro.
No, yeah, well, yeah. Hey, thank you. Good luck.
All good, Colonel. Thank you. Okay, let's go. This guy said D-Smoke. Yeah. Marvelous, go ahead and answer this in your English accent voice. Come on.
No.
Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
What's up, Tony? It's Rude Boy again. It's Packalaggers.
It's who again?
LA fool.
Oh, LA fool. What's good, bro?
What's good, man? Just Rude Boy again. I'm just wondering, bro, why you motherfuckers fucking, I'm seeing their fucking social media. They're over here posting shit, fucking, no fucking prison open, bro. They had no presence. They're that bummy and shit.
Well, you know what?
Then I see another post, bro, and they got dildos and shit. Like, damn, these guys are fucking weird as fuck, Tony.
Yeah. You know what? They like to call, but I'm glad you called in because the other day we had two IE fools come in and they roasted LA fools. Now you're roasting. Hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So I'm glad you called in, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, but shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Marvelous. What's up, Marvelous?
I appreciate you, homie.
What's up to Norby? You guys know what's up. East Side 13 Love. South Central LA. You guys know what's up, bro. Merry Christmas. Fuck IE. I'm out.
Okay, well, you know, let's keep it pushing. All right, let's go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from? Turn on your TV, please. Hello? Hello? I don't know. Okay, you know what? Bring me the fucking tequila and the fucking beer. Bring me 2 sols, por favor. You want a beer, Marvelous, for Christmas? Give him a beer. You want a Modelo or a Sol?
Modelo.
Por favor. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Guys, my name is Renas. I'm calling from San Diego.
What's good, my brother from San Diego? You got a question?
My brother, I have a good question. I'm getting tatted right now with my boy Ponce Tattoos.
Okay.
And we're listening to Marvelous about the flat earth.
Okay.
So I want to know what Marvelous thinks about the flat earth and the round earth. So he says it's flat.
Right.
And my boy, him and I are arguing about how he thinks it's flat and I'm saying it's round.
Right.
I want Marvelous to make me know it's flat.
Well, I don't think he'll be able to convince you like in seconds, but he'll give it a try.
Just pointers, bullet points.
Okay, so we'll take what NASA tells you, right? Because everything that you know about the circle or the spherical Earth is presented to you by NASA, right? So we'll take the name NASA.
Right.
It's pronounced NASA. It means deceiver, first of all. So we know that's what that means, right? Then we'll take their telescope. Right. Their telescope that's right above the Vatican. That's named Lucifer, after Lucifer, their god. They call Polarius, the morning star, right? So that's the second thing. Then we're gonna take the third thing. They say that we're traveling through space about man, how many thousands of miles? Thousands of miles. We're flying through space, right? And the thing that they call the Milky Way, and we're going around the sun. We're going around the sun. Like I have to use like items so I can fucking show you, right?
Take those two parts.
So say this is the sun, right? And this is the Earth, and the Earth is going around the sun like this, right? And not only that, the Earth is fucking spinning around. It's spinning around like this with all this water attached to it, and the water's attached to the Earth by a fucking what do you call it? It's not even a fact, bro, but a thing called gravity. That's not even a fact. That's something that people believe to be fact. It's not a fact. And that the sun is traveling through fucking space at so many thousands of miles an hour, bro, hundreds of thousands of miles an hour, and we're flying through space. Then how? And they're saying the fourth thing is they're saying that all the stars up there, all the luminaries are different planets, and they're different solar systems, and they're nebulas, they're black holes. They're saying that these are all and that we're flying through space, right? Then how come when you go outside at night, you see the same fucking stars, the same exact stars in the same position that they were in the night before, the year before, the century before? Since the beginning of time, it always remained the same. If we're flying through space, don't you think we should have seen something different by now?
Yeah, but those are not the correct bullet points that would change my mind.
Okay. No, I understand that, but I respectfully have to say that's why I said he's not going to be able to change your mind in 30 seconds.
Okay, let's take.
No, I know. I was just trying to get good pointers.
So let's take the Arctic Circle, right? It's called the Arctic Circle for a reason, because it encompasses the circle of Earth, not the round ball Earth. It's called the circle of Earth. It's called the Arctic Circle, and Antarctica is by Alaska and by Russia. That's where Antarctica is at. It's anti of the real Arctic Circle, the opposite of, right? And we're encompassed where. How do you? Oh my God, that word. How do you say it?
It encompasses
the firmament dome.
Encompasses. Don't worry.
There you go. The Earth. Okay, I would have to show you, bro, and I would literally have to have you right here to show you about refraction and how the water vapor in the sky acts as a lens to make something bigger or smaller, like the sun or the moon. That's why we see things look like they're going down. But it's not really going down. Like the sun would set, it's not really setting, but it's moving out of a perspective view. I would have to show you that, but you can look it up. Go on YouTube. Go on YouTube.
The only thing.
What? Go for it.
I was gonna say the only thing that trips me out is that when you travel, they never go from the side of the Pacific Ocean. They always go the opposite way to Europe.
Okay, well,
you know what I mean? So, if you're gonna take a flight from San Diego to Japan, they don't go straight to Japan. You have to go through Europe, New York, and all that to get to Japan. That's
right. You can't ever travel, bro. You can't travel on a ball Earth, on a spherical Earth. It's impossible to travel, bro. That length or amount of distance that the ocean would be, you would have to land somewhere, and it's only on a flat Earth map that you would be able to travel to these certain places. And also a plane, it's called the airplane, that flies over the plane, a flat surface, a flat line, a planette, not a plateau, a bumpy surface, bro. Also, the pilots never maneuver their instruments to the curvature of Earth, because there is no curvature of Earth. They stay at a steady pace and angle. The only time that they do maneuver their instruments is when they're ascending and they level out. They fly along the plane of Earth, the planette, and they land to ascend. That's the only time.
All good, caller. I appreciate you calling in. Hey, do you mind me asking you?
Right, thank you, man. Merry Christmas.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
What are you getting tatted?
I'm doing my rib cage, man.
Okay, no, but like say, what type of art?
Oh, I'm doing chessboard
Okay.
with chess with like the black and gray. My bad, bro. I'm getting tatted.
Checkmate.
All right, homie. Thank you. Have a blessed night. Merry Cheeseman.
Thanks, bro.
Gracias, homie.
Okay. You know what I've noticed? That most people that question the flat earth have a flat chest. Okay. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
This is another shameless plug, Miguelito's
Hell
Tattoos
yeah.
on Instagram.
Ain't no shame in his game. What's good, my bro?
Merry Christmas, Tony A.
Merry Cheeseman, homie. For some people, Merry Crystal.
Hell yeah.
But let's go.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, Marvelous.
Hey, you too, homie.
Gracias. Hey, Marvelous, I want to ask you a question.
What's up?
If you had an opportunity to freestyle any tattoo, no pen, straight tattoo, like the machine, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
What would you be able to freestyle?
Cultura. All day, bro.
No reference.
Nah, no reference, bro. Off the top of my dome.
Yeah, just tattoo machine.
Yeah. I'll do your whole sleeve, homie. Cultura or your leg piece or whatever.
That's what I wanted to hear, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My respect to you, man. That's what's up, man.
People
all right, man. Merry Christmas, man.
You too, homie.
Merry Crystal.
Hell yeah. That's that.
Merry Crystal.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
I made it. Hell yeah. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Marvelous. This is Carlos Cruz from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hell yeah. Minnesota. What's good, my brother? Hey, you know what? How cold is
how
it over there right now?
How you guys doing tonight?
We're nice and warm over here. I said, how cold is it over there right now?
Man, it's -6 degrees.
Damn,
we're like in the 80s today or like high 70s?
Damn, my phone died.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't think most people are fit to survive this, but we do.
Oh, good, man. Did you live close to Prince?
So, I think where he lived, I think it's about half an hour drive from me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey, do people bump Little Yachty out there?
I don't know.
Yeah, actually they do. When he comes out, dude almost falls out.
Because my boy Alex, he bumps him.
Do people bump Little Yachty out there?
So, what's your question, big dog?
No. Okay, I'm calling in to say to go off of I think it was 2 callers before.
Okay.
There was a man. He broke the world record and he jumped from outer space to the Earth.
The Red Bull dude.
And when they shot it, yep, the Red Bull thing. And when they shot it on camera, they shot it in like a circular lens.
Yeah, a bubble lens, bro. And they also delivered pizza from space too. Fact,
yeah. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of interesting as well, because if the world was round, why would they shoot it on a bubble lens like that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I think when in a bubble lens, it makes everything circular. So
yep.
I thought that was kind of interesting.
Facts, homie.
Yeah.
Marvelous. Is this round?
Yeah, but that was.
Mm-hmm. That's a spear.
Okay.
Okay, and then one last thing. I put in a super chat, but I'm just going to ask it here now.
Yeah.
So I was listening to I'm Not Your Puppet, as I do every day. And then I noticed in the last verse when High C was rapping about coming through the window and Tony was smacking on the stick and High C jumped in. Was that a true story? Did you guys really knock that down at the same time?
No, man. No. That was not a true story. You know what's funny? I used to pitch a lot of ideas to High C because I'm not a rapper, bro. Like, I humbly say I'm not a rapper. But I used to give ideas. Like, fuck it, just say you got a milk crate, you stood on top of the window, you saw and I was fucking this one girl, you jumped in and we both spit roasted her and we you know what I'm saying? And we walked it from the east, north, and the south or whatever. And he was like, all right, cool. Now keep in mind, about a year ago, some dickhead DM'd me and told me that those lyrics were so fucking perverted. It fucking describes you. You're no good, and blah, blah, blah. Lo mandé la verga. And I'm going to tell you why. High C was like 16 or 17 years old when he wrote those fucking lyrics, bro. He was a youngster. He wasn't a fucking man. Yeah. You know, so, but it just goes to show how sensitive, you know, motherfuckers are today. But no, that was another one. And then there's another song on the album called Too Drunk to Fuck. I told him to say this. I remember the day the 28 slipped, the fool fucked around and he caught the drips. That was my idea. I said, fuck it. We were just drunk. You know, we were just saying that. The song's called Too Drunk to Fuck. Yeah. And we were just coming up with just like some goofy shit. Here's what I used to say, that it was comedy on wax. That was it, bro. Like, none of that shit was real, but, you know. So, it's like this. It's like this. Let me give you one last thing, okay? I'm not your puppet. You know, I get the girl. Sitting in the park, I get the girl, okay? Now he goes solo. He has a song called Let Me Know. Then he has another song with Nate Dogg called I Don't Want to Know.
I don't want to know.
So I'm like, okay, do you want to know? Or do you not want to know?
Damn, I forgot about that song. I don't want to know.
In every song you get dogged. But that was just his style, bro. That was just his style, so. But I'm glad you asked that, bro.
Awesome. Yeah, it was just a little thing I caught, and I was like, I got to call in and ask myself. I got to know if it's true.
Hell yeah. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, homie.
Okay, and yeah, one last thing, man. It's my wife's birthday today. Her name is Giselle. Do you think she could get a shout-out?
Giselle, is that her name?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Giselle, I just wanted to make sure I heard you right. Giselle, much love, much respect to you from me and Marvelous and the whole Roadium radio team. You know what? Hope you have many, many more to come. You know it. Much blessings to you. Have a blessed night. And you know what I'm saying? Merry Christmas, happy holidays, all of that. Happy birthday once again.
Happy birthday.
I appreciate you guys. You guys have a blessed night.
You too, brother. Okay. That was funny.
From the east to the west.
Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Tony? What's up, Marvelous? Bobby boy.
I know who this is, homie. What's cracking?
Who is this is?
That's the homeboy.
Hey,
right
I don't have so much. Yeah, I don't have questions, but I just wanted to mention a few things to Marvelous and you, Tony.
Yes, sir.
I'll start off with Marvelous. I just want to know, you know, and aware of the Cheyenne Mountain over there in Colorado, how they made a bunker under the mountains over there?
I've never heard of that in Colorado, but I know that they have supposedly Marvelous
made a bunker.
Okay, is it safe to say that they have cities in mountains, or is it more of a bunker, I guess?
More of a bunker style, but it's really like you could live in there.
Okay, so yeah.
And supposedly it's supposed to be for us civilians if our enemies attack us with an atomic bomb, supposedly, right?
Yeah.
But I don't feel that it's for us. I feel like it's for the elite.
Yep.
I believe
for
that
the
too.
Freemasons and everybody to run and hide, and then they drop the bomb on us, kill us, come back out, and start a new world, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The Great Reset.
So there's another bunker mountain like that in Pennsylvania as well, and it's known as the Underground Pentagon or something. It's like nicknamed Underground Pentagon. So if you can only imagine, it's probably built like that under the mountain. For the elite. That's what I feel like it's for.
Okay. Now, you know what? I've heard of cities. Somebody told me that there were cities in these mountains. I don't know if it's a city or maybe they were referring to a bunker. But yeah.
Yeah. They're both located. One's in Colorado, one's in Pennsylvania. But Denver Airport too, I've seen some stuff on cable that a lot of that stuff is symbolic for the elite and the Freemasons to understand it. They're the only ones who can understand it. And all these symbols and stuff like that. There's a lot of gargoyles, a lot of like stuff that to us that's evil, but to them they understand it. It's symbolic to them. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
So. But also for you, Tony, I I tried to reach out to Big Locote. He told me he's a busy man. And I asked if he could at least make it to a Freaky Tales podcast because he practices. He's like a witch doctor as well, man. He's like a brutal.
Oh, he is?
But yeah, he's got another page. I haven't had time to send it to you. You could just kind of look through what he does, but he works with a lot of magic stuff too, man.
Oh, okay. All good, bro. Thank you, bro.
But yeah, I just wanted to mention those few things.
All good, my brother.
But all that government conspiracy stuff too. Pretty much a good reference for that would be that movie, The Book of Eli, with Denzel Washington. Mm-hmm. That's a perfect example of what the elite will do: is drop the bomb on us and kill civilians, and come back out and start a new world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good, Carnal.
Thanks, Bobby.
All right. Thank you. Thank you guys. You guys have a good night.
You too, homeboy.
Okay, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Let's go. Call your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Beto, and I'm calling from LA.
Beto from LA. What's good, my brother? You got a question tonight?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I just started watching your podcast probably maybe like 6 months. I just it popped up in my YouTube, man. I started watching you. I was intrigued with all the Friday night shows you used to have, the Freaky Nights, man.
Yeah,
and that what brought me, you know, into your show. And hey, man, I just wanted to say I enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it, and keep on doing what you're doing, man.
Thank
you. And
saludos
to Marvelous, man, and keep on doing everything we're doing for the Raza, man. And it's beautiful to see more Raza channels coming up, man. Like the other gentlemen, Gunner and Dubs, all those other guys, man. You know, I enjoy them. I enjoy hearing the stories, man.
I appreciate you, homie. Thank you.
All right. Have a good night, man.
You too, brother.
You
Stay
too,
blessed.
homie.
Thank you. Okay, let's keep it pushing.
Have a good night.
You too, homeboy.
All right, let's go. Caller. Let's see. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Oceanside. Miguel.
Miguel from Oceanside. What's good, my brother? How the holidays treating you?
Hey, doing me good, man. Doing me good. It's good to get on.
That's good, man.
Hey, what's up? I got a question for Tony.
Yes.
Hey, Tony, man, what's up, man? Remember,
Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
You went blank, homie. Call back.
Tony.
Yeah.
Tony, you hear me?
Yes.
All right, well, what's up, man? Yeah. I was calling you. Books, man.
You what? What is up, bro? I want to hear.
Remember those books? I hit you up on the DM.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You wanted me to send you one or something like that, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, man. You still have any available?
Yeah, yes. Do me a favor, por favor, bro. I'm asking you. Please,
yeah.
Because I get a lot of DMs. DM me right now, bro. So when I get off the show, I'll message you and I'll remind myself in the morning, and I'll send you pictures of the books that I have, and I'll pick out a nice one. All depending on what you want. I got stuff on Greece. I got stuff on Rome. I got stuff on Israel. I got stuff on Mayan. I got stuff on, I got a lot of good stuff, bro. So
I've seen that. Yeah, you had some books, and I actually had some pictures. Hopefully, you still got the ones I want. But hey, man, I'm glad I got on. I just also want to give a shout out to Marvelous, man. I love the knowledge you kick, bro. Like, I listen to you every day, man. Like, you guys put me on game, man. And I'm just soaking it up, and I'm learning about that flat Earth, man.
I appreciate you, homie. Appreciate you.
I'm trying to learn it. Bro.
Yeah.
You know, that's I don't ask about it, but like I respect that, bro, and I'm learning it.
Appreciate you, homie.
But much love, my boy right here from Oceanside, California, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Much love
All
and
right,
respect,
man.
bro. Hit me up, please. Okay?
Yeah, I definitely are, man. You guys have a good night, man, and you guys have a happy holidays and New Year's, man.
Absolutely. You too, bro. Yeah, he had hit me up like when we were at the event, like, save me a book. I'll Venmo you the money or something like that.
Yeah.
So I just forgot, bro. So I'm glad he called. Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
Hey, what's up? It's Lars, but I'm not from West Texas tonight. I'm calling from Louisiana.
Oh, shit. What you doing in Louisiana? Eating some gumbo or what?
Yeah, from menudo to gumbo. That's what we're doing.
Hell yeah.
We drove out here to.
That'll work. What part of Louisiana are you staying at right now?
Well, we're near Lafayette right now, but we're right now we're in a small town called Broussard.
Okay.
It's southwest Louisiana, so it's still Cajun country.
Okay. When I was out there for about a week, I believe I stayed in New Roads. It was New Roads, Louisiana, and then it was I don't remember the other one, but I'll remember right now. It was New Roads and but that was like the best fucking gumbo I ever had out there, bro. So. But,
really? What part was that in? I'm not familiar with that.
You know what?
City.
I only went out there one time, bro. I'm trying to remember the other part. It was New Roads, and then there was another one, bro. But we partied with all the girls out of LSU. That's where I learned about 64 ounces. You know how here we have 40 ounces? They had 64 ounces, bro.
Damn.
Like, and it's like, it looks like a moonshine fucking like little thing you can hold. We were drinking those motherfuckers during the day, chilling with the girls outside of LSU during the fucking day, bro. Chugging.
Oh, wow.
But it was cool, man. Yeah. So what's good, my brother?
Well, not a lot. I just wanted to touch on something I heard Marvelous speak on, and we had actually talked about this a little a while back about the how a populace is easy to control once you emasculated the males of the society of any community. And he was spot on when he said that, and I think that's what we're moving to as a society here in this country. Is an Orwellian type situation. If you're familiar with the movie 1984 or the book 1984,
are you familiar with that?
No, bro, I'm not.
It was written by George Orwell, and it's a fictional take on what society becomes after its mass censorship. Big Brother, the government controlling everything you do, watching everything you do.
Yeah.
It's a surveillance state is what it is. Nobody's free to do anything. Everybody snitches on each other.
Yeah.
So the first thing you do, any dictator does, aside from disarming the public. If you look at any dictatorship, the first thing they've done is disarm the public. And that's where the gun control bullshit comes in. They don't want you to have the gun. They want to have the guns, but when you no longer are able to protect yourself, they can do with you what they will. And that also branches out to what Marvelous touched on as far as the males of society. Once men are no longer men, there's no more protector. There's no more leaders. There are no more like the alpha males are gone. All you see is we're seeing an abundance of these, fat loafers that just sit around playing video games all day, in man buns, in their pajamas. They're not go-getters anymore. There's very few go-getters out there.
Facts,
Nobody's really, and then there's the speech thing, and that, if they can control the speech, they control what you think.
Yes.
If you can control what you say, they can control what you think and how you relate to others, how you relate to the world and society as a whole. They, like I said, one of the other times I called, we were talking about toxic masculinity.
Yes.
Now, what is toxic masculinity? They consider anything that an alpha male does toxic masculinity. If you flirt with a girl, that's seen as sexist. That's more of the terminology they're trying to flip.
Yep.
If you exhibit any kind of alpha male trait, it's shot down as you being sexist, misogynist, and it's not to be tolerated in this current society, which is really, it should be a real warning sign and a wake-up call for everybody out there. We're not moving in the right direction. If you look around the world right now, how other countries see us. They see us as very weak, very emasculated. They're seeing our military right now. We're letting in every cross-dressing freak that wants to get in there.
Yep.
There's going to be very few enemies out there that are going to fear a military full of men in lipstick.
Mm-hmm.
So,
isn't it?
You know, like I said, and there's something that Australia is doing right now. It's very telling of what we've just discussed right now. They're moving towards what initially is deputizing the public to snitch on each other. And they're saying the reason they're doing this is the pitch they're giving is that it can prevent a shooting. It can prevent a crime. So they're saying if you see something, and we probably heard this before, if you see something, say something. And all that really is snitching on your neighbor. And that brings me back to that book, 1984. Everybody in that community in the book and in the movie, they all snitch on each other. Everybody's looking out, not for the interest of each other and for their fellow man, but for the government.
Hey, bro.
So if anybody's seen, if anybody's seen doing anything or heard, utilizing free speech, writing anything, they're told on by their neighbor and eventually, brought up on charges for that. And it's just very telling as a society that we're moving towards that, and it's kind of scary, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, bro.
I watched a graduation, bro, not too long ago of I think it was Air Force graduation, and one of the dudes walking down to the podium to get his certificate was walking down like a straight diva, like it was crazy, and everybody was cheering him on, like if it was the thing to do and shit, But imagine that same person behind a drone or an airstrike or something that's to do with our combatants or people that are trying to destroy us or whatever, and he's behind that button to let that missile go, right? And he doesn't push that button because he thinks the other vato on the behind the camera is cute. Imagine that shit. Like, oh, I don't want to kill him. He looks kind of cute. Like, the fuck? Like, homie, kill that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like,
and like I said, the other nations, our enemies, are especially taking notes out there. They're realizing that we are not the America that we once were. We are not the combatants that World War II had. My grandfather's generation, who went over and fought in Normandy on D-Day, those people don't exist anymore. We have a very weakened military. As a society, we're emasculating our men, and we're championing that attitude towards moving towards a very castrated society as a whole, as far as males go. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of scary the way things are going. And if things keep going the way they are, the country as we know it will not exist.
You're right, absolutely, bro.
So,
I couldn't add more.
So anyway, I just thought I'd touch on that. And like I said, I'm out here in Louisiana. I'll be coming back to Texas tomorrow. But I was glad to see y'all go live tonight. Didn't expect y'all, but I'm enjoying the show, and I really appreciate y'all coming on and giving us that entertainment for Christmas night.
Appreciate you, homie.
Thank you, bro. Stay blessed, homie.
All right. Well, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's see. Great topic. Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
Yes, my name's Samuel from Whittier, Montebello.
What's good, my bro? What's good, Samuel?
Hello. What's good, guys? Shout out to you guys for doing what you do. Marvelous. It's cool to see you on there.
Appreciate you, homie.
Respect to what you're doing. I see you as like a leader, leading things in a positive way.
Thank you,
anyway, so with my question, what I want for both of you guys is, what do you guys think about the chemtrails that you guys see like nowadays? Like, okay, so for instance, it'll be raining, right? Here in LA, like the weather's beautiful right after the day after it rains, right? It's all clear. You can even see the mountains full of snow, right? And then next a few days later pass, and then you see like, I don't know, like the sky's like kind of like cloudy, but I feel like maybe it's the smog, or maybe it's like those chemtrails. Like you see those planes in the middle of the sky, like going way, way, way high in the sky, like like emitting stuff into the pollution and stuff. Like, what do you guys think on that?
You wanna go?
Go ahead, bro. You know what? I know very little of that. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to sit here and try to Well, according to my research,
Right.
I'm not gonna do that.
So it's a manipulation of weather, of course, but it has to do with the frequency that's being emitted to us. I know that for it to be a fact, not a conspiracy or nothing like that. It whatever frequency is being emitted to us, it also, say you go outside, bro, on a gloomy day and shit, and how does it make you feel? Does it bring on like, do you feel down about it? You don't see the sun. It's not a beautiful day. You're not as excited as much. It kind of makes you feel a little bit more. Go for it.
A little bit, yeah. Because there's another thing I want to point out too. Maybe I'm just tripping, but this is what I think. Like for instance, when COVID first started and like when this lockdown first started and everything, like when there was no cars on the road, really, I feel like the weather really changed in a good way, and like I just feel like the weather just changed in a good way. It was just like the skies were just looking more naturally more clear, and like I don't know, I just feel like the climate changed a lot during COVID here in LA.
So you believe that it had to do with a lot with the people?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, yeah, bro, I see a lot of these planes in the sky and stuff, and they're just it just looks like they're emitting stuff in the air.
Yeah. So
and, like I feel like I've watched them for a while too, and then like once when that stream of air that gets ejected from the plane, like that air seems to like spread out and to fill up the whole sky. Like I feel like that's what I see.
So the majority of what
I don't know if you guys see the same thing.
Yeah, with the majority of what they're spraying, bro, and you can look it up yourself, homie. There's different tanks that they put on different planes, on different United States aircraft. The tanks that I know that they do use for the masses is aluminum and barium. Those are metals that those gravitate toward our pineal gland when they fall down to our level of breathing. And what that does is it acts as a conductor to the frequency that's being emitted to us, meaning that it works better if there's metal that gravitates towards our pineal gland. And even so more if our pineal gland is calcified. See, a lot of people don't study the pineal gland, so they don't know what I'm saying, or and they don't know what calcification is of your pineal gland. What that does is it creates a thin layer of skin over your subconscious mind. So when that happens, you're easily manipulated. You're easily coerced. You can be hypnotized even better. And the frequency that's being emitted to you works 10 times fucking way better than it would have if you weren't.
Okay. All right. Where can I look up more information on that, on what you're talking about the gland?
So you go Google aluminum and barium. You could type in Air Force aluminum and barium spraying, chemtrails aluminum and barium. You could start to look up your pineal gland. You could research a professor that I studied under, Dr. Emoto Emir from Japan, that talks about the pineal gland and how your frequency of being emitted to you makes changes in your blood cells, or just in general, and people, like their energy that they bring, and how you could project that into something organic and make a change in it, to make water positive energy, make food a positive energy, just by your thought process, your prayer, or whatever. That shit's real. Like it's not fake. It's not a conspiracy.
Okay. All right. I'll try to look it up.
All right, homie. Thank you, dog.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. You guys, appreciate it. Have a good night.
Happy holidays. Caller, your name or where you calling from?
What's up? What's up? Max calling from Florida.
Max calling from Florida. What's good, my bro?
Yeah, what's good? It's cracking on, it's cracking. I just want to send a saludos to you and Marv, and keep up with a good show, man. It's, I'm over here chilling, watching you guys. Hope you guys had a good time with your familias and stuff like that. So
hell yeah.
Hey, same to you, homie. I send my respects, dog. Thank you, homie.
Hell yeah, and fuck all these weirdos out here making weird ass news on Florida, man, and shit like that. There's some solid ass foods in Florida, dog.
All good, homie. All good. Hey, what part of Florida you stay at, bro?
I'm from the east side of Florida, over here on St. Lucie.
St. Lucie?
Yeah, St. Lucie is like about 30 minutes away from West Palm.
Hey, aren't the island
an hour away from Miami?
Yeah. Well, I went to Orlando.
Fuck the Island boys, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, is there a big old movement over there of them fools?
I mean, some lame fools, but
That's crazy.
I guess lame fools be bumping them, but I don't know. Yeah.
No,
I mean, I guess social media is what really blew them up, but ain't nobody bumping and shit like that.
Yeah. I've been to 4 parts of Florida, bro. Miami, Orlando, Tampa, and Panama City.
Oh shit, yeah. Shout out to my Tampa people too, man. There's good times over there. Good times over there.
Absolutely, bro. You got a question, homie?
Yeah. No, I just wanna send my salute and respect to all y'all. You know what I mean? So
absolutely,
stay up and love the show, man.
Thank you, Carnal.
Orale.
Appreciate you, homie. Stay blessed.
Orale.
It is people like that why we continue to go live, bro. Okay, here we go. Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
Oh shit, you guys answered.
Hell yeah, let's go, bro.
What's up? This is Victor from the Simi Valley.
Victor from Simi Valley. What's good, my brother? You got a question, comment, or complaint?
Yeah, I got a question for Marvelous.
Yeah.
What's up, homie?
Mira, look. So you know about the vaccine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, I went to the doctors recently, and they were like, "Hey, you gotta take another vaccine, like 2 more vaccines." And I was like, "Oh, hell no!" Like, what's your thoughts on that? Like,
don't forget the booster.
Don't do it, bro.
Serio.
Yeah, so the first and the second one contain squalene and saline. I don't know. I could talk about all this shit.
Go for it.
All right. So
right.
Yeah, so that's very detrimental to our body, bro. The booster, what I know, I could send you a link. DM me on my Instagram if you have me on Instagram, marvelous_ink_tattoos. That contains 7 strands of what composed of HIV, bro. So that's really detrimental to your body. So not only is the first and second one causing inflammation in the area that you might have a sickness or illness from, like say a person has diabetes or a person has heart failure or kidney organ damage or anything, it causes inflammation, meaning it causes mucus around or in the area where they're sick from, bro. So that means their white blood cells cannot protect them anymore. They can't break down that bad shit and push it out of your body. So that sickness spreads even more, bro. Like if you have tumors, they'll spread even way easier, and you'll succumb to that. You'll die from it. So people that have passed away and stuff, you can look at their autopsy report, and it'll say that bullshit that they say that's being passed around, but it'll have the real cause of death right above it, of what they passed away from, bro. So try to keep everything organic. The stuff that you take, keep your medicines organic. Heal yourself organically, bro. Through fucking through the herbal way, bro. Not pills or none of that shit. No vaccines. None of that bullshit.
Right. All right. Hey, thank you guys so much. Like, appreciate it. Like,
appreciate you, homie.
There's dudes out there like myself.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, I don't have a lot of family to celebrate Christmas with,
Mm-hmm.
But I appreciate coming in and just having a good time.
Hey, we're the same, homie. I didn't have nothing to do. I don't got no family like that to spend Christmas Day either. It's my family right here,
Yeah, man.
Muchas gracias, carnal. Thank you, bro.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, let's keep it pushing. Don't worry, I got some tamales and pozole ready.
Tamales.
Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
This is Jason from the city of Victorville, but I grew up in East LA, though.
All good. You got East LA credit. Let's go.
That's right.
I have a question regarding maybe an up and coming artist. Like, would you recommend using other people's instrumentals or doing a cover, or just strictly your original music?
Stick to your original music, bro. Honestly, if you're gonna cover somebody else's music, you're just following the leader, bro. It's not gonna separate you from anybody. Nobody has ever made a difference by being like everybody else, bro. Stay in your lane. Go against the grain. Even if nobody believes in you, continue to go forward, okay? Honestly, because everybody tells me, I got all my beats from YouTube. No wonder all you guys sound the same. I lease beats. Okay, well, You know, you're gonna lease your career for 2 years on YouTube. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Honestly, be original, man. You know why? Because the original is worth more than the copy, and that's a message to all you rappers out there. Be original. Stop stealing beats from YouTube.
Stop.
Honestly, bro. Like, honestly, be original, and that's an encouragement. That's not a put down. That's an encouragement. Be original. Look, all the legends that are out there because they were original. 80s and 90s, there were no two rappers that sounded the same. None. Today, we motherfuckers all sound the same. So that's all I'm going to say.
That's true. Yeah, so I also have a question for Marvelous.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is regarding like Elon Musk. I mean, in a strange way, do you think he might be connected to like the Antichrist as far as like you know, like that AI chip
Definitely
developing, and
definitely,
like all the electric cars were like manipulating us to shift to that.
Definitely.
What's your thoughts on that?
Definitely, bro. Exactly what you said right now. I believe that he's connected and all that shit.
Yeah. Same here. Alrighty, well, thanks for taking my call. You guys have a Merry Christmas and a safe night.
Absolutely. Thank you, bro. You too. Okay, everybody, if you want to get your call in, we got about 11 minutes left.
I got to use the restroom.
For reals? Okay. Caller, your name, where you calling
What's
from?
up? It's Big Jake from South Carolina.
Big Jake from South Carolina. What's good, my brother?
Yeah, I had a question for Marvelous, man.
What's up, homie?
See, I already got an eagle tattooed on me, man. I want to get a water moccasin hanging from his talons, man. What do you think of that concept?
A water moccasin hanging from the eagle that you already have?
Yeah.
What kind of eagle is it?
The bald eagle, man.
No, there's different eagles, bro. There's brown eagle, there's bald eagles. I mean, it's cool, bro. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know what your representation would be, but go for it. Where are you asking? Why were you asking that question, first of all?
I just had it running through my mind, man. I've been trying to call for a minute. Just had that running through my mind, man. I want to know what you thought of it.
Yeah, it's
dope. Was it whack? You think that's pretty cool?
Nah, I think it's
what
dope.
What you think of it?
I think it's dope, homie. I think it's dope. I don't know what your perception of that would be, but I mean, hey, you got to watch out for the snakes in the grass, homie. That represents life. You know what I mean? And you got to be.
Hey, I'm Big Jake, man. They call me Jake the Snake as well, so it's all good, man.
All right. Yeah, I think it's dope. I think it's dope.
All right, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Happy holidays.
Hey, you too, homie.
Merry Cheese Man, okay? We're calling from North Carolina. So, you want another beer, bro? You good?
I'm good.
Okay. Let's go. Caller, your name or where are you calling from?
Hey, what's up, you guys? How you guys been? This is me, Eddie from Pasadena once again.
Big Eddie.
Big Eddie, what's good?
Yep.
A lot of people don't know Big Eddie showed up and bought books from me. Okay.
I ain't that big though.
All good, my bro. Go.
But,
don't tell the girls that.
Yeah. Don't tell. Definitely don't tell the girls that. Okay.
We'll keep it a secret here on the show, homie. Don't trip.
Nobody heard.
I won't tell nobody else.
Yeah.
All right, big dog.
For show.
Go ahead. Get your question.
I had a question for both of you guys. Well, two questions, but the first one I'm going to start off with is what's your guys' thoughts on the disability autism? Like, what's your guys' take on it? If you guys have done like any research on it or know people personally who have it, whether they are like kids or adults with that kind of disability, if you guys can like speak on it.
I don't know anything about that.
What kind of disability, bro? You said? Did you ask about?
Oh, autism.
Oh, autism. I know it from being caused by the metals, bro. The metals in our food, and especially baby formula, homie. That's where I know autism.
Oh, baby formula.
Yeah, like the Infamil and all that shit.
That's where it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the Gerber, the Infamil.
So that's where it comes from?
I mean, that's where I've researched. That's where my findings have came from. I mean, somebody might find something else different than I have, but that's why I tell people to put that food or if it's formula or whatever in a clear baggie and get a magnet if you can get a big enough magnet. And if you put that magnet around the baggie, you'll pull all that metal out, bro. The real shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Mhm.
And also, I was gonna ask you, Marvelous. Where do you get your info to like research on the flat Earth thing? Because I want to like learn about it for myself to
There's a gang.
educate myself
There's
on it and have it.
So my shit is from old maps, bro. A lot of I could give you a gang of book
Uh-huh.
references, but who I do like to recommend that you look up is a man named Rob Skiba. Rob Skiba, ROB, and then Skiba is Skirba. Skiba. He just passed away recently. But yeah, bro, he shows you everything that I talk about, every live that I've done on refraction and stuff like that. He'll show you just as much as I can, bro.
Oh, okay. Do I type in just Rob Skiba or Rob Skiba Flat Earth?
Either. You could type in Nephilim. He brings
okay.
up the Nephilim. He brings up scripture, all kinds of shit. He was a smart dude, man.
Oh, okay. And one quick little question. This is a rhetorical question, but have you guys ever seen this ridiculous movie called The Human Centipede?
Oh,
I've never seen it.
You never seen it? I never seen it either, bro. I didn't want to see it after I heard what it was. You know.
Oh, it was. All I can say is that it's disgusting.
Mhm.
If you guys haven't seen it, I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I
it is
wouldn't watch it,
horrible.
bro.
A friend showed it to me, and I was just terrified of it or grossed out.
Well, you know what? Look, so that people won't see it. What's it about?
Oh hell nah! You don't want to.
Okay, tell me after.
Have you ever heard what it was about?
No. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it was about.
Dirty, homie. Dirty.
So it's like a porno type of shit.
It's dirtier than a porno.
Okay. All right, fuck it then. Let's go.
It's dirtier than a porno. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you guys for answering my question.
Yeah.
All right, bro. No,
You have a
we're
good night, bro.
Thank you. Here's my thing. What sick motherfucker will make a movie like that, bro?
A dirty ass fool.
Some fucking sick white guy from Hollywood or what?
Well, just fuck it. People want to know. They're gonna want to know. They have a bunch of people lined up, doggy style, whatever, and one's shitting into the other's mouth.
All right.
The
No,
other person-
okay, let's go. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Tony? This is Derek Mallory from Minneapolis, boy.
Derek Mallory from Minneapolis, bro. Okay, somebody else called from Minneapolis, but what's the weather like over there, bro?
Same old thing. -6.
Damn.
That's
cold. I feel bad for the homeless people out there.
Now I know why doves cry. That was a
Right.
British joke, but dump them. So anyways,
Yeah, I just want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
likewise, my brother.
Yeah, when my order is gonna come?
Derek, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I need some bathroom, bro. Give me 1 minute. Homie.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this. Alice, put me on this camera real fast, okay? Yeah. Alice, you hear me? Okay. Derek, I'm gonna throw in a couple extra T-shirts, okay? Because there's something that we put on the shirt that keeps it from like before, because our shirts are printed garment. That means they're digitally not silk screen. But we have to put something before it to protect it so it doesn't wash off when you wash it. Okay. That has not came in, bro. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go and send you some extra shirts, for you to enjoy.
All right, man. Thank you.
No, just give me a couple of more days, and I guarantee you I'll have it there for you, bro. I know you.
All right,
paid me,
man.
You paid me in advance, but you know what? So, but I want to say something about Derek Mallory that a lot of people do not know, and for all the people that are watching right now, Derek Mallory is the guy that's responsible for Be Real being here on Roadium Radio. He probably won't ever admit it, but he asked the question, to Be Real on Dr. Green Thumb, would you ever come to Roadium Radio? And then that's what started everything.
Sure did.
And Be Real was here. And Derek, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Today, Be Real texts me. I text him first. Merry Christmas to you and your family and whatnot. And he said, I'm going to get you back on the show. So I'll be back on Dr. Green Thumb. We're going to make it happen. And thank you, Derek Mallory, for that.
You're welcome.
I told you, whenever you come out here, bro.
Hey.
Whenever you come out here, you're going to come out here and have a drink with me, and you're going to be a guest on my show. You hear me?
Yes, sir. Hey, hey, Can you say one more thing about shut your ass up? That shit cracked me up when it was on the Norby's news.
Yeah. Which one?
Yeah,
what part
for
about
having
it?
these complainers and Russians.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was funny.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to put these motherfuckers in check, bro. And that's the thing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Norby's. I'm talking about some of these people commenting and calling and shit like that. I respect Norby's.
Yeah.
But a lot of times people think we're arguing, but like that's part of the show, bro. Like, there's optimistic and
just like Willie D.
Yeah.
Just like Willie D and Scarface on the podcast.
Yeah,
when they were
That's right.
arguing back and forth. It's just entertainment. That's all they do.
That's all it is, bro.
That's what it is.
A lot of people say, why is Tony being mean to Norby's? It's all love here, bro. It's all love here. So we're good.
Right.
Thank you, my brother. And
hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did Scarface really try to get at Daza?
Yes, he did. And
oh man,
he probably won't remember because keep in mind that was 1991, bro. He probably won't remember. Right. He tried really damn hard. So did Chubb Rock. So did EPMD. So did all these guys, bro. And Daza was like,
what about Father MC?
Oh, no, not Father MC. Father MC was a fucking asshole when I met him, bro. Straight up.
For real?
No, he was a fucking asshole. And so why he was like, bro, this guy acted like he was not Father MC, but the Godfather. Seriously, bro. So, that's my memory of that fool. So, and I'm not trying to diss him because he could have changed. Maybe he's a humble cat now. I respect that. But back then, that's all I'm saying. That back then, that's what he was to me. And I'll tell you why. We were I was DJing for Quick, Second to None, AMG, and High C. He had his turntables up there.
Okay.
He didn't want to remove them, so I went up there to his, to his backstage room or whatever, and I asked him, hey man, can I use your turntables to DJ for, my crew? His security whispered in his ear, and he heard me loud. Marvelous, it's like me talking to you. And I go, Marvelous, can I use your turntables to DJ for my crew? And then your boy whispers in your ear, he wants to know if he can use your turntables. So this guy covers his mouth. The father says no. That's what he said, bro. So he went up there.
What a dick, man.
Yeah. So he went up there and performed whatever. After that, we just fucking moved his turntable to the fucking side. I set my shit up and I fucked shit up, bro, that night. That was Houston, Texas at the Palladium. You better ask somebody. 1991, homie. So yeah, fuck Father MC.
Hey, have you heard of Father MC was a scam artist a long time ago? He didn't pay his child support either.
I wouldn't fucking doubt it, bro. This motherfucker had a cane and he could walk perfectly. But all good, my bro. Thank you, man. He only had one fucking hit, and that was because he fucking sampled Cheryl Lynn, Got to Be Real. That was it. His only hit after that, we never heard of that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So, thank you, Derek Mallory.
All right, man.
Stay blessed.
You're welcome.
All right, let's go. I got stories, motherfucker. If you're going to call me on some shit, I'll tell you some shit. Because I've been there. Call it your name, but where are you calling from?
Don Perruco.
Don Perruco. Don Perruco, where are you calling from, bro? Let's make it known.
Portland, Oregon, Rip City, 503rd.
Hell yeah. You better have a question for Marvelous, because he's looking bored over here.
No, I am. That's why I'm calling. Have you heard of hey Marv? Have you talked about it, or do you know about the the Battle of LA or something like that?
The what? The what, bro? The Battle of LA?
It's called. Not, and most people think it's about the movie. No, it's not about the movie. It came out a couple of years ago. It's about they thought it was a plane in the sky, like from like a Russian plane or something, and they started fucking like shooting. They brought the tanks, the military.
Oh, this was years
shooting missiles and all types of shit.
This was back in the days, right?
This wasn't like the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the 50s, the 40s, something like that.
Yeah, I heard about that, bro.
Have you ever spoke on that?
Nah, I never spoke on it, bro, because I don't know too much about it. Only from what I've heard, probably what you heard, homie.
1942.
Yeah. It happened a long time ago, but I don't know. People are like, I mean, you would have to ask like a great grandfather these days. We lost all our people with wisdom, homie. All the people
I think there's there's a newspaper. I think there's a newspaper that like. But basically, I was asking that because you were talking about the blue book bean or whatever, beam or whatever you're talking about. Yeah, see, that shit reminded me of that because what they were describing, they were shooting in the air and they weren't hitting shit. Like. I think I don't know if I'm correct, but I think that there was something to do with that. What you're talking about. So, yeah, I was just asking if you know about it, and like I said, look it up because I know there's a newspaper, and and it tells you the whole details what people saw and online.
Yeah.
And another thing I wanted to ask you about the Chi. Have you ever seen the video of the old Asian dude? That lights the newspaper on fire.
Oh, with his hands?
Yeah.
With the energy? Yeah, using chi? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit is, so what do you think that, I mean, from what I've seen, that shit is real because I don't think they can, they couldn't really mess with the video. They couldn't do like video editing back in those days.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least that good, like.
Yeah. No.
Like, do you think that's real or what?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I believe that, bro.
Okay, good. I was like, damn, like, yeah.
There's one of him.
As far as like
I don't know if it's him moving water or whatever, but they move water. You can move anything because we're electromagnetic current. Like you can use your chi, where your chakras are aligned. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I heard a lot of people, like, how it is, like, people start talking smack, like, oh, that shit ain't real. They're trying to try it themselves.
Yeah.
Like, you dumb motherfuckers. That dude went into, like, the jungle and meditated for, like, 2 years straight. Like, the fuck?
Mm.
And people were like, oh, if I can't do it, then it's not real. Like, god damn, man. People are so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like, the dude they called earlier, no, I'm not calling him dumb. I'm just saying, like, how he asked you, convince me that the earth is flat.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? Convince me that the world's round, motherfucker. Have you been up there?
Mm-hmm.
No. So, I mean, he's like, at this point, I can't really say if it's round or fucking square or flat. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is that in the Bible, it doesn't mention that it's flat.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of, like I said, I never been out there. So, and like you guys were talking about the what do you call it? The eye fish lens or whatever, it's just like, it was fucking questions. They always use that lens when you go out there too, like.
Yeah.
I always wonder about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Like, it's kind of obvious by now, but these people are so dumb, I swear to God.
Bro, everybody that
but anyways.
say like I do tattoos, right? But during some of my sessions, bro, fuck no. It's most of my sessions, I'm always like teaching something or whatever, or educating something, I don't want to say I'm a teacher or whatever, but I'm always educating somebody on something. But everybody that I've gotten into a deep conversation about the flat earth, bro, they're fucking flat earthers now. It's so funny, bro, because I've had the time to articulate myself, show them stuff, let them read facts, all that shit, bro, and now they don't believe in a round earth. And now they're out there talking the same shit that I'm saying, like it's crazy.
But see, I think the problem, I think why they gave up so fast is because they started, they trying to receive information from the wrong people. They go look at a video or something, and of course there's always motherfuckers trying to prove it wrong, and they're making fun of it. Like they're making it seem like if you believe in certain things like that, oh, you're stupid. They make fun of you. Like, oh fuck, and they're so dumb to fall in that shit. Like, I don't know. Like it's crazy how people just get manipulated like that.
Yeah.
But whatever. Like I said, it's what it is, right?
Simone.
Thank you.
But anyways, I was just calling to see if you knew about the Battle of LA, and and for all the people on the live chat, do your research. Don't give up on the first damn video, man. Because it's just insane that there's so much shit out there that that like they make it seem like it's some fairy tale type of shit, and and like it's just crazy how people don't know nothing about that shit. Like they really just believe everything they're being told to believe this motherfucker. Like, are you that stupid to just fucking believe anybody like that?
Yeah, bro, we've been lied to from the gate.
Anyway, whatever.
I appreciate your call, homie.
Yeah. No problem. All right, Tony, have a good night.
Good night. All right, you guys, we got two more phone calls and we're done. 2 more phone calls. Let's go. Caller, your name and where you
Oh,
calling
no,
from?
no.
Alex,
wait a minute, for Mexico.
come on, bro.
You got to turn down the TV.
Hold on. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Oh, what's up? My name is Junior, calling from Boyle Heights.
What's up, my bro? Calling from Boyle House. Sound like you're asleep.
How you doing? Yeah, sorry about that. I'm just in bed, actually. But yeah, I just got a question for Marvelous.
What's up, bro?
So, yeah, just regarding some of the, I just got a couple of questions, actually. But one of them is about, like, the round Earth. But as far as the round Earth, why is it that the sun is basically round or the moon? You know, we can see that with our own two eyes.
Yeah, you could see that you could see that they're circular, right? But you can't ever prove that they're round, bro. That, you know what I mean? So one is made of carbon, that's the sun, and the other one is plasma, that's the moon. All right. You can't ever prove that they're spherical, like that ball that's by Tony. You could see a flat side of it, like a fucking pizza or a pie or whatever, but you can't see the roundness of it. And we all know that every video that NASA puts out is CGI or it's a rendering. It's not a real image, bro. Like the fire coming out of the sun. No. Fire needs oxygen to sustain itself. And if the sun is in space, they contradict themselves by saying there's no oxygen in space. Therefore, there will be no fucking fire. Period.
Yeah.
Get it? Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. What as far as like, what about, how do you feel about the simulation though? How, you know, a lot of people are saying that we're in the simulated world. What's your what's your theory on that?
Well, we're frequency. That's fact. We're energy. That's fact. You're able to manifest things. So that would be considered kind of a simulation if you can manifest something into your life, like a nice car, a beautiful woman, money, and even stuff out of your life, like a disease, cancer, and you know. So we know that it's energy. So I guess that's what people, you know, I guess maybe they're seeing too much into that movie, The Matrix, or some shit like that, where it's literally a fucking computer or whatever. But I see it differently, bro. I see it as energy, colors and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. And also because you know, I do believe in the Bible, but I do have like a lot of my thoughts on it. But I feel like a lot of what the world is going towards now is like AI. And I feel like the Bible doesn't even mention anything like on like AI or simulation.
Right.
And I feel like in another 30 years or so, we might be going that route.
So think of it like this, bro. A computer, right? A computer's not gonna have its own brain. You program things into that computer. The same thing, like if it Siri's a fucking program. That's not a person literally living in a computer that thinks for herself and shit. Nah, these answers that she's giving you were programmed to give that to you, to program you. You know, that's not a fucking literal. People think, oh, it's an AI. The computer's gonna run everything. No, dummy. It's a fucking the elite that's programming those answers into that shit to program your ass to believe a certain thing, so you can live a certain way, to become part of that fucking ant colony, to work to fucking death and not question anything. What happens in that movie A Bug's Life when the grasshoppers come and they're like, you know, that one ant stood for himself. He's questioning shit. You know, what happens if all of us question shit? If all of us project our energy against these motherfuckers, then we could rise up. But until then, we keep dogging ourselves out. Oh, look at Marvelous. He believes in the flat earth. He's fucking stupid, homie. He's a cholo. What the fuck does he know? Or this other person, motherfucker, I'm the only one educating myself, dumb bitch. Like, you get a book. You read some shit. You push a movement. You do some shit. You know, instead of filming yourself and taking bitch-ass selfies all day, do some shit, homie. You know, everybody's talking all kinds of shit, dog. Like, nobody's doing shit about nothing, homie. Like, everybody's behind the scenes.
You're absolutely right, bro. You're absolutely right. Thank you, my bro.
Hey, thank you, homie, for your question, dog. I appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
All right. We're going to take one more phone call, and then we out of here. Then we out of here. Okay, let's go. Caller, your name or where you calling from?
This is JR from the Bay. I'm glad I got through.
Let's go, my brother. You the last caller, homie.
Orale, that's what's up. Wow, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Can you hear it? All right, cool. Yeah. Hey, in regards to this is for Marvelous, but both of you could comment and elaborate on it. In regards to Yeshua, the name being the original name, but they've changed it so much, even with the newer religions like Jehovah and the Elohim. How come they changed his name so much, but not all the other deities like Buddha and Bodhisattva and whatever? You know, monetary, is it because of monetary? Is it for money? Or what do you think? What is your opinion on that?
Great question, bro. Great question. Go ahead, bro.
Because the true pronunciation of his name resonates a certain frequency that is a frequency of healing, bliss, goodness, projection of real health, bro. Like his real name. So like I referenced a professor named Dr. Emoto Emir, right? Every word that comes out of your mouth resonates a frequency, bro, that makes a change. And we'll just use a water droplet or a blood droplet. If you say the word love to that droplet of water or blood, it'll manifest a certain design in that blood cell, bro. Like something beautiful. Like if you say something good of the 13 higher realms of goodness, it'll make that blood like good. Now that blood traveling through your body will make you feel good. That's what feelings are. Feelings are the physical manifestation of the frequency that's being admitted to you. So if you say Jesus, you're only glorifying Zeus. If you say another name or a deity or God, which is not of any goodness at all, then you're talking down. You're using bad energy. That's literally bad energy. For all these Christians saying in Jesus' name, you're not even using his fucking real name. So people to say, oh, you know what, it's what's in your heart. No, pendejo, it's not. You have to say the real shit, his real thing. Scripture tells you that. Do not take my name in vain. What do you think that fucking law is? His name in vain. If you have a name, what's your name, homie? If I call you out of your name, am I calling you? If I'm out there in heaven, I go to the gates of heaven and I'm saying, is Jesus here? Can you bring Jesus to the gate? They're gonna look at me like, you're a dumb motherfucker. Depart from me. I never knew you. But if I go and ask for the correct name, you know what I mean? Come on. Man, my aunt, it's funny. It makes me think of my aunt had me fooled for years, homie, as a kid. I would go, she'd pick me up for the weekend and shit, and we'd go to her nice-ass apartment. And before we went into her apartment, at the gate, she would say, okay, you got to say the magic word to open the gate. And I would say, open sesame. And the fucking gate would open. But later on, I found out she was clicking the button to open the fucking gate. You know what I mean? Like, man, if I didn't have that right clicker, I ain't never going to get that gate open. And if you don't know the right name of the fucking Most High, you ain't getting no fucking where at all.
Yeah.
Hope that answers it, homie. Appreciate your question.
Man, that's deep.
Appreciate your question, homie.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, all my respects, dog.
Well, appreciate you guys, too.
Thank you, last caller. We out of here. And now we can take off these headphones. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank God. Okay, headphones. Okay, look, I'm going to put these headphones here in case they move. Alex, take our tags off. Take our tags off in case they move. Okay. In case they move. Look, I'm doing that shit. Because Norbert and these guys over here, like, oh, you're like, Tony, yeah, you don't believe us. You know, you're against us. You're so mean to us. Yeah, so anyways, let me see one more thing. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. There you go. I want to thank everybody I want to thank every caller for calling in tonight, for having the balls to make the calls. Because a lot of you guys talk a lot of shit, but don't make the calls. But I'm going to have a number right now. And I want you guys to call this number. And
it's Norby's hotline.
I've always said, if somebody calls and talks shit, Bang on these motherfuckers. Okay, I'm going to give the numbers out. I'm serious. I'm going to give the numbers out. This is a hood rat from San Fernando Valley that kept calling and texting.
Oh my God.
This is her number. Put it on there on the live chat. 424-279-1647. Blow that fucking fat fupa bitch up. She just kept messaging and talking shit throughout the whole fucking show. But me being cool, calm, and collective, I ignored it until the very end. So here we go. Bang on her ass. That's her number right there. Bang on her ass, that fucking fat, nasty ass, fupa ass, stinky ass, wig wearing biatch. Let me correct myself, from the San Fernando Valley, who still lives with her parents. Anyway, that's her number. So go ahead and bang on that hoe. Other than that, Marvelous, shout outs, anything you want to say before we leave?
Shout out to the team doing a marvelous job. Shout out to you, homie, for having me. Shout out to all the people commenting in the live chat. All my respects, and shout out to my kids. I love you guys.
Absolutely. And once again, I'm going to give a shout out to Marvelous once again for coming through. And all this was last minute. You know, I called him up and he said, fuck it, let's do it. So I want to thank him, you know, that I have to appreciate that when a friend comes through. So, and I consider Marvelous a friend. And I want to give a shout out once again to my team. Norbert, once again, News with Norbies. You guys know him by that. We'll be back on soon. And once again, my boy Alex Cervantes Enterprise. I'm speaking it into existence that one day he will have his own shop soon. And he'll be fucking fixing all your cars illegally. So other than that, let me give my shout out to my son, B-SKANLESS, for helping me promote this. Let me give a shout out to the Hip Hop Jedi. And also let me give a shout out to Be Real for reaching out to me today and hitting me up. And I'm going to be on Dr. Green Thumb back on soon for the third time. So much love, much respect to him. And I'm going to have him here because we got to do Smoking with the Wizard. Even though I'm not going to smoke, but he's the one that's I'm going to allow him to smoke. So Alex can hit the fucking bong while he's working this fucking, you know, behind the ones and twos.
Hey,
and I'm gonna invite people. So let me go ahead and allow Alex to go ahead and give the super chats.
Yeah, no. The super chats too, huh?
Or whatever you have.
But I just wanted to say that I've had some business come into my shop because of your mentions.
Yeah.
You know, maybe about 5 to 6 customers.
Awesome.
You know, and quotes and stuff like that. So I appreciate that, man.
Awesome.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, so here we go. You always mention LA and IE fools, but forget about the 805 fools. Saludos, Marvelous, and Tony from Santa Maria. Big shout out to Cerdo X8 from Bakersfield, and that's from Rascal, and he dropped Rascal 805. He dropped $4.99.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say this to Rascal. I'm gonna in 2023. I'm gonna try to put something together with Marvelous, where we do somewhat. I don't want to call it a tour, but we do like a little pop up. And I know Bakersfield's gonna be one of them, bro. Where you could tattoos. I got books, or we do a meet and greet, bro. We'll do that
for sure.
Okay, we're gonna be out there. So much love, much respect to Homeboy from Bakersfield.
That's right.
So
okay, Hit Hard Inc. dropped $5. He says Marvelous is gonna bring good content. Just tap in, gente, and support.
Appreciate you, homie. For real.
Yeah.
Okay. Gerardo Medina dropped $4.99. That's it.
Thank you, bro.
Saul EML dropped $5. He says saludos. Question for Tony: did Goldilocks from the East Siders diss Longos in the song "I Love It"? And did this beef spill over into the harbor area?
I don't know about spilling over into the harbor area, but people have told me that he did this, you know, the Longos. But like it never spilled over to here, bro.
Okay, Northside Syndicate dropped $2. That's it.
Yeah, much love to them.
And MSDK dropped $4.99. He said, "What are your thoughts on the Jews believing that the Messiah they've been waiting for is finally here?"
He's not here. They're fucking deceived. That's it, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say he's not here. they're being deceived. Can you agree? So,
Carlos Cruz dropped $4.99. He said, in I'm Not Your Puppet, in the last verse where High C was rapping about smashing a chick with you, was that?
Oh, that's the guy that called.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it was just all made up. We just came up with that shit. Like,
Okay.
we were just two fucking horny vatos coming up with some shit, drinking California coolers.
Okay, Jose Barajas dropped $1.99. He said, "Is Christmas a pagan holiday, or what's its real origin?" But I think you guys answered that.
No. I mean, look. It is a pagan holiday, bro. But we all know that this, the 25th of December is not Jesus' birthday. We already know that. We know we don't believe some fucking fat white man delivering gifts through his fucking chimney. We already fucking know that, okay? Outside of the U.S., I don't think people celebrate this, okay? We do here. I was raised with that, Marvelous. You were raised with that. I'm not going to take that away from my grandkids, bro.
They do celebrate it.
And where?
Like the Netherlands and.
All right, cool, whatever. But as far as with me, we give gifts away because, we love our children, we love people, and we want to bless them with something. But even though we bless them, we bless them with the same shit throughout the year. So, whatever. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, Alien Alphabet dropped $1.99. He says, "Merry Christmas to only LA fools."
All good. Only LA fools. All right, come on.
Okay, Ruben dropped $9.99. He said, "That was me, Tony, who messaged you about Shady Boy getting out soon. That was my homie, and just talked to him today. So be ready for the homie soon. Shout out to you, Tony, and to Marvelous SD Fools."
All good. All good. So once again, are we done or no?
No, there's a few more.
Go ahead.
Okay, Jesse Drax, I guess that's how you say it. He dropped $4.99. He said, "Merry Christmas, primos. Have a blessed one."
Thank you.
And that was the last one, actually.
Okay, cool. Other than that, you know what? Let me give a shout out once again to everybody on the live chat, everybody who tuned in tonight. Thank you, because I know Christmas Day means a lot to a lot of you. You guys are together with family. You guys are together with your loved ones. So I want to thank you, for coming through and tapping in. You know what? I wasn't even gonna go live, but it was last minute. I contacted once again my friend Marvelous, and he said, "Yeah, fuck it, let's go." So I want to thank him once again for coming through, and we just wanted to give you guys content. Hopefully, you guys learned something, and hopefully, you guys can reach out to him if you guys have any doubt on whatever he said. I'll be honest with you, this is my friend, and what bothers me is when a lot of you guys talk a lot of shit and don't ever bother researching it. When he clearly tells you, reach out to me. Reach out to me. It's like this. I get a lot of haters on social media, but I've never met a hater in person. And I waited for you guys at the event at least 4 hours. Now, nobody showed up. Not that I'm looking for any dumb shit, but, the only haters are on social media. So much love, much respect to all you guys. We're going to try to put together several, I don't know if you guys call them pop-ups or whatever, on 2023. We're going to make it happen. So once again, thank you guys. We out of here. Much love, much respect. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Merry Christmas. May God bless you guys. And we'll be back Wednesday. Yeah.
You got it locked on road.